Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is episode 633.5 Weed Nerd World. Hopefully, you guys are coming back from a pretty big delay on my end from show to show. Shut that bald guy up in the background. Got a little tiny bit distracted from catching up on tonight's UFC fights a little bit, trying to piece together YouTube style some finishes. Pretty good night altogether, man. Surprised Gaethje tapped. Gosh, man, I can't tell you how surprised of the outcome of the feature. I thought Gaethje would have a better chance than that, man. I'm very surprised how that turned out all out. Good night to fight. Nowhere, man. Cheers, Miss Cassidy. How you doing? Ill Juster 420, Southern BT Grower, Gus Groves. Cheers, my friend. How you guys doing? Getting ready to roll up a little bit of this Maui soda pop. Oh, it's pretty tasty. A little bit on the sedated side, but really good. Kind of had me a little slow all day, but fun day all in all. The neighbors from hell, the trailer park has officially fired up. Started the day off with a little bit of fun surprises. But see where that goes. See where that leads. Tommy season 1. Jeff Pollock, how are you doing? Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Triple J and K, Triple G. Cheers to you. I need to get chopping. Get one of these bad boys rolled up. I think I'm going to call today my last day again of energy drinks. I think I've learned my lesson again. Just tired of fighting the ups and downs of the fucking energy drinks, the crashes, the bad crashes from them drinks. Not to mention, this is just poison. I find myself having more energy when I don't fucking drink the bitches than when I do. I seem to just burn up my energy and leave me fucking tired. That's what they seem to do. Where am I rolling go? That was a fun episode with Green Bodie. That dude's awesome, man. I was for real watching the first episode prior to him coming on. Yeah, man, that first episode's pretty fucking good, man. He had some very good stories to tell in that first one. Enough for me to get kind of caught up or too caught up and almost late for my own show. That morning sun. Yeah, I gave him up once already. G, man. I gave him up. I found out they were giving me bad anxiety, and I gave them up for a couple of years, and then I don't know what the fuck. Just life, kind of getting behind, trying to get caught up, led me back to trying them again, man. What a fucking nasty cycle, man. I think they crash you, and then you go get another one. Man, I'm fucking done. And all it does is quick pick me up for another hard slam. Sang along. Well, I heard bad things about an overindulgence in the nice. So But I'm sure it's just a fucking bad combination all in all. Where I've been. Uh, I'm humming on that lonesome song again. Mr. Greenfingers, motherfucking Thomas. Cheers to you. Cheers to everybody. Cheers. There's my lighter. Some fucking who the fuck is it? Jimmy Johnson. Jamie Johnson. Jamie Johnson. It's good too. I thought it was a fine and the glory and the money. Yeah, I fucking looked up myself and I'm like, holy shit, it's already after 2. Man, that hour went quick. Holy shit. Oh man, it might be back there early morning fucking They moved the location. Now it's fucking dead center from my back fucking patio door. So like I'm their entertainment. You know how I found out I noticed they were back? Blind cat. Was I fucking pick up the phone this morning and I go to look at the Wi-Fi. And granted, there's nobody like close by, close enough to where I should pick up their fucking Wi-Fi, right? And look at my phone and it says hotspot James. Fucking James. I'm like, where the fuck is James? He's got to be close if I can pick up his Wi-Fi. I start looking around, check the lot next to me. Negative, negative, negative. Taking a ride down the road behind me. There it is, sitting back there all nestled in. You got it snuck in behind some shit. A bunch of them sitting out there, fucking hanging out. 4-wheelers all around. Oh my God. Nice to meet you, James. I yell out the window. Probably wondering, what the fuck? How'd he know? That morning sun. Energy drinks are garbage. They sure are. Cheers to you, Altered 45. How you doing, my friend? What are you guys smoking at? Turd rock, gravel room. Fuck James. That's right. Seymour Cuts. Cheers to you, man. How you doing? Yeah, fucking James. I actually did it a couple of times. I actually fucking, as I came back from downstate, I rode like real close up on my side of the property line, and yo, what's up, James? A couple of times out the back window. Fuck James today. Man, I feel it. I know it sounds very assholeish, but when somebody is like pulled up a camper to where like your fucking patio door is like there's TV, you kind of get a little pissy. Terrain is energy, tricks your brain. That's the same way caffeine works, Miss Cass, is it tricks your brain into thinking it's not tired. Same. And I drink a lot of caffeine. Hello, Eagle. Cheers to you. Oh, I always hate that fucking long delay at the end of this song. Makes me think shit's fucked up. Red Pill, cheers to you. Thank you for handling business last night. Help extend out the Weed Nerd World. Blood Ragtime's that vintage blueberry. Sounds pretty good. Smoking on that fucking that Maui soda pop. I'm feeling it in my eyes already. Maybe it's like Rick James, bitch. It's one of my favorite fucking spell show skits. This is a good tune right here. Old Shaky Graves. Motherfuckers, one of them one-man band cats. Pretty good though, I must admit. Crack babies DWC in the house. Cheers. Seen most of y'all hanging out in the GML chats during his show earlier this evening. I tried to watch. Played in chat more than I fucking watched. Good phone call. Had eaten dinner. Few things. Started buffing up. A reboot for Green Bodie's episode. So unfortunately, I didn't watch a lot of the GML show, but I kind of participated in chat a little bit. I've noticed that other people can be guilty as that as well, being in multiple show chats at once, which is I always think is kind of funny. What's up, Nico D? Nico D looks like what? It looks great on a penis. Ah, that'd be the line I'd have to read out loud. Thanks, Alders. Big High 710. How you doing, my friend? Or it's a big H. If I've been pronouncing it wrong all these times, I always forget. I seen it that one time. I'm like, hey, I've been saying that wrong all these times. That's multitasking. That is too much at once. It's a multitasking right now. Man, Green Bodie's already up for ready for upload. So I copy and paste some info while I talk to you guys right now. Yeah. Well, this is multitasking right here, Craig Baby CWC. Man, this fucking shit's heavy on the eyes. The Maui soda pop. I let her go a little ways too into the amber. What she do? Well, yeah, I got fucking tag the bottom. Season 1, episode 633. That was explicit and fun. You cheers. Big 8. Oh, nice. Got some of that crocodile. All right, man. And that fucker got lost. And some shit, man. Over here, man. I forgot to properly label it and take cuts. And that happens. Got lost up in the mix. I'm gonna have to re-drop it at some point. Gus grows you out. Cheers to you, my friend. Have a good night, my friend. Team tires on the rims. Ugh. It does not sound like a fun day, but a productive day. Yeah, I agree. Cheers to you for that, man. That's awesome. That is pretty fucking cool. That's a good tune right here. Yes, good point. Good looking out there, JK. Happy Mother's Day to all moms. Good looking.
And I cracking any time, so my mind satisfying to this fair with my soul. So then
I passed away so long ago, man. I tend to forget.
Express the spring,
Yeah, that's what.
get out to pick when the mouse friends are high and nice, and I got up that way. We rose on parade, my house full of weed, man. I get a pterodactyl, you can call me caveman. California raisin, hear me through the grapevine. Daddy baby days the
I know, right? There you go.
I be counting days while your bitches just a state line. I ain't never stop until I finally feel I got mine. I'm gonna lay down, we ain't going
slowly fucking going down. It's fucking shutting down.
There's a blood and thicker than water, like
ready.
never say die. Oh,
Whatever.
like Goonies never say oh.
It's depressing,
Like
to be honest
Goonies
with
never
you.
say
Yeah.
die.
I'm down to 2K flour. And actually, that could be shut down
I keep it cool.
quite a bit
Like
back there.
I get stupid when I want to.
Fuck
Rain
yeah.
Man. I keep it flowing, man.
Those
I
were
do the
just
rain
quick
dance.
flips.
Man, everybody loves me, call me Rain Man. Here I go. I be getting so high like a something I'm to be told. Spread my wings and fly, but I got two ones where my wings go.
Crickets today, man.
Tearing down the devil's no, he's selling me his soul. I'm the lyrics in my arsenal.
Get out.
I'm about to kill you, people, throw it in a drowning pool. Headlong south, food never expressed yet. This track, no looking back, I'm hippie like a hacky sack, smoother than a Cadillac. You don't see it in the yeah, I lost my shit a bit, you know. I got the passion back, locked inside my temper trap. I'm laughing at your pussy cat. Never stop until the top is what I'm looking at. We're never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and give a try. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water, like Rudy's never say die. Oh, like Goonies never say oh. Like Goonies never say die.
At the end, this one early. I was hesitant on getting on, but since I'm the only
Okay,
one.
listen up, kiddos. I'm a shark, you're a minnow. Balls on your chin, call your bitch Jay Leno. Don't go swimming cause your shit sounds menstrual. We ain't here to play like Dr. Dre South Central. Flip my bitch you it's to make you move your tits and shit. So have your body moving, heavy hips don't fit. Silly sitting high, just as high the time is 9 out for my DeLorean. Marty McFly, yeah, anybody home, 2 spliffs to the dome. It's a headshot, dread, my noobs get owned. Yeah, I fucking said it, I was so last year. I got a pack full of gear and a trunk full of beer. Never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and give a try. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water, like Goonies never say die.
Cheers 420 Green Goddess. Thank you for that post today.
Give a try. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water, like Goonies never
Greatly
say
appreciate
die.
that repost. Helping the show out. Means a lot.
Like Goonies never
Cheers to
say
you,
die.
Nick. Please don't end. Oh man, I'm
Goonies
busy.
never say die.
What's up, Dr. Buzz Lightyear Acetone? I see stolen people. What a great fucking meme. Yes, I do like that Deadhead song. It's a fucking pretty good tune. But I like this one just as good, man. I've been playing the fuck out of this, man. I actually like fucking rolled through town with it, fucking blasting today. Been fucking like fucking forwarding it to a lot of people too. I got a terrible habit of forwarding people's songs, sharing songs with people. I love music. It's always been a nice getaway for me. Uncle Rick, cheers to you. I know he does too. Decoy Bacon, cheers to you. Well, there's a good chance that I'm high right now. I think check that box. Done. They know about me. It's about it. So easy to rock out because it's so fucking true. Fair statement. There's one thing you got to know about me. I smoke weed. Doesn't look like anybody altered. I don't know what the fuck is all. Nobody's filled out their application. They want to get yelled at. I guess that's the problem. I don't know. It's all good. Said I'm high right now. Great to see you, my friend. Miss CJ Apple. Hoping to run into you at one of these events. Music is one of my safe places as well. The screen figures popping in. DGC Weedner. What's up? Cheers to you. Smiley says he's driving. You're putting in the late hours tonight, Mr. Smiley. That's what we love about you. You're a hard-working motherfucker. Shady dude. Wait. Don't get it down. With a good program, with a pretty good Sam. That I'm Mr. Officer, unless you're down. There's two green fingers trying to get in here. He's coming in both ways. Late night driving. Where you going, Miss CJ? Flow nuts, yo, buddy. I know. Yeah, I swear you're my first regular seed drop when I get things settled in a little bit. I did jump the line and drop some films. Last couple of days, I popped some Kazoo's films, his line side. Hopefully I said that right. And then I just dropped. I mean, things are too tight, man. I couldn't not drop any beats. So I ended up dropping some of these this White Widow times the banana split. I think that's what I dropped. Cheers, fucking green fingers. Yeah, that's what I dropped was Afghan. Yeah, Afghan Widow times the banana split from Red Dragon. Brothers to fucking that's what I fucking dropped right there. He is calling it stupid waffle. What's up, brother? Crickets.
I can actually hear crickets everywhere.
From you, or they're
Yeah, they're starting to climb into the fans and shit. Steam chopped up everywhere.
For me, that's usually ladybugs. Anytime I've ever let them go, I've seen them in the fucking fans or being blown through the fucking hoods and shit. Bitches. I've learned a lot with my ladybugs.
There's probably a lot of spiders, but I don't notice because they're so small. When they get chopped up, it's obliterated.
Anymore. I used to go around and like sprinkle the ladybugs a little bit in each fucking plant and shit. Nowadays, man, I fucking make them a nice little home. Fucking give them a little bit of food. Fucking let them venture out from their home. I know it's a little bit slower of a process, but it slows them down. And it leads to them laying more eggs. You know what I mean? And that's the more beneficial part, man. You get them eggs popping in your room, get them little alligator ladybugs running around. They do some work.
Yeah, all I gotta do is leave the door open, the window, and I get all kinds of insects flying in. Since I'm in the middle of the desert, we just come for the light. Since our light's like the brightest thing from miles away, there's thousands of crazy different insects.
For me, man, it's fucking the only thing I've seen crawling around here is like some type of worm. I'm like, what I'm looking at is like a fucking little skinny black motherfucker with like a line down its back, and I'm like, what in the fuck are you, and where in the fuck are you coming from? Because I've seen a couple of them. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Like a silkworm, or
I guess I would, yeah, like it looks like, yeah, silkworm or like a gypsy moth, like the ones that come right before the gypsy moth. You know what I'm saying? We had those bitches terrible last year.
yeah, we get those the giant ones. They're like fucking, yeah. When I hear them hitting the fucking outside of the door or by the door, I close that shit. Because you're fucking light from like, what the fuck is my shit? Hey. Giant. It's crazy. Yeah, there's bats out
What kind of
now.
music do you listen to, brother? I don't think I've ever asked you.
Yeah, I listen to everything, but like mainly like it's more of like one person at one time. But like I listen to when it came out, the last thing I listened to that I wanted to listen to was probably I can't remember. Kevin Gates. Yeah. I don't remember
You
what
know who
song.
that is.
Yeah, he's fucking pretty hard. Yeah. Hey, little Brucey or Brucey, say Brucey badass. And little no more. Who else? I don't know. I was listening to Watsky today. Watsky, Don't Be Nice. That song. I wanted to hear that song. That's the song I played today. Don't Be Nice by Watsky. And Oliver Tree. This motherfucker's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to start doing some Googling, man. Check some shit out.
Yeah, I'll send you some of my favorite shit. Like last time I sent you music, I think it was Yellow Wolf or maybe somebody else. I don't even remember.
I listen
Or
to the Yellow.
I think it was Oliver Tree that I sent you. Cowboy Tears. That
I
guy's
think it
hilarious. He's fucking the funniest when I'm like down and out and I pull him back. I put him on like one of his live, like one of his little recordings of him like doing some dumb shit. Fucking makes me smile every time. I'm like, man, that dumb motherfucking shit. It's hilarious. And Dudesy, that's a good show. If you like wrestling, if anybody watches wrestling, Dudesy is kind of like wrestling informed shit. WWE. Cheers, dude.
Robert.
Cheers, Mr. Bingus.
Brother.
And you know, to answer your question about the wrestling there, brother, it went from like it didn't last long for me because I started wrestling, you know, early on, fourth grade, freestyle wrestling. And so once I started wrestling, fucking that WWF shit was like, nah, that shit ain't happening. But I give it a little bit of credit though, as like life goes on and you look back at that shit a little bit, you see that, you know, although put together, you know what I mean? Or wins already fucking decided, well rehearsed. It takes a lot for them fuckers to do what they do and hide it as well as they do and not hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? It might be fucking fake, but there's a lot into making it look that good. You know what I mean?
Performance of the show.
Yeah. Cheers, Biggest. I didn't mean to cut off your entrance there.
No problem, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, I used to wrestle. I wrestled my sophomore year at 141. I took second in district. I was very good, actually. Tall, skinny, wiry, very hard to beat. But I had issues with staph infections. Crazy enough, I'd get them on the bottom of my feet, and I just, dude, you can't wrestle. And the wrestling pit is a big infective area, and you get staph in those areas, and it really can wipe out a whole fucking team. So yeah, I only wrestled for 1 year, and I took a lot of shit for not wrestling after that because I did very well. I enjoyed wrestling. It's so much about technique and leverage, and you don't have to always be the strongest. You got to be the most experienced, and it's very interesting. I watched a little bit of the UFC 274 and was quite surprised with some of the little outtakes I was getting to see on YouTube, which surprised me a bit with Tony Ferguson, and that one really surprised me. Did you see that?
Yes, I did, man, and I was very surprised too, man. I would have took Ferguson over Chandler myself, man. He's so unpredictable. You know what I mean? That's not the way it worked out tonight.
I was really surprised. Gagey just fucked up and let him get a hold of him. So, yeah.
Oliveira, I gotta give that dude fucking credit right there, man.
Oh, fuck.
What a tough way to go into a fight, man. To be robbed on a weigh-in just of fucking 8 ounces. And when I watched weigh-ins, I didn't see prior that Ferguson had jumped on the scale like he did.
Yeah.
As a wrestler, and I know as a wrestler, somebody that's weighed in 1,000 times, you can't jump on the scale like that. And you go back and watch Ferguson weigh in, that thing goes dun, 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 dun. He purposely slams that thing around like that. So to be weighed in like that and be stripped of your title prior to that fight, and then I was, as they announce him, I thought it was slightly of a cheap shot for that announcer to throw in there, former world champion. What? I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I mean? That could be some fire, or that could be bad. That could be like a fucking punch in the face before the damn thing even gets started.
Crazy. It's an interesting sport. It's not for everybody, really, to be honest, but I find it very interesting, tactically, especially at the level these guys are fighting at now. I mean, shit, the UFC has turned into shit. It's just amazing what you see there. I never imagined some of the fights that I've seen lately, especially. It's just kind of like, wow, amazing. Great interview tonight, Eagle, by the way. I really like Bodie. Very spiritual dude. No nonsense, down to earth. I didn't realize he was half Korean. It makes a lot of sense. Just another good one, buddy. Thank you, by the way.
Have you caught the first one? That's the second go round.
Yeah, I saw with him.
Like I said, I don't usually look back. There's too much into pushing ahead. You know what I mean? Not too often I look back, only on the repeats that I kind of go back over an episode just so I don't, double dip it on, topics and shit like that. And so I was caught up in his stories again, you know what I mean? The second time. it was a pretty good episode on his end, that's for sure. And he what tough he's not, you know, there's and sometimes you can tell there's a rhythm to an interview, and sometimes when they start off bad, kind of like tonight did, on my end, I thought it was like bad internet to get going. I could only hear and it was like real bad, and it was saying, you know, your internet is unstable, and I'm like, we're just gonna run with it. It usually will get better after we get going. And fucking 10 minutes into it, man, I hardly could hear anything he said. Every other word is and I'm like trying to like lip read. I'm literally trying to lip read.
Welcome to my
And fucking, and then I figure out, fuck, it's your earpiece, you dipshit. And that's when I'm like struggling to switch over to the headphones. And I was like, oh, okay. But at that point, I'd already kind of had that like it was off. You know what I mean? It's hard to come back from that off. You know what I mean? Once it kind of gets to like a weird place, it's hard to recover an interview from the weird place.
I think that's the spontaneity of these interviews that you do is what makes them so special. So that's why I don't view it as there's any kind of mistakes. Actually, I don't think there's any mistakes in life. It's just how we react to the choices that we've made, you know. And the fact that you are able, that first of all, that's the beauty of having the wormhole is you have these things and then you can sit down and say, let's talk about what really happened here, you know, or what did I emailed you, I woke up one morning saying we need to have a takeover called How Fucked Up Are You? and see how many people come up here and actually tell us how fucked up are you. I mean, I'm pretty fucked up. I know that. So I don't know. But see, we can talk like this. We could actually have something like that on the Eagle channel. And that's what makes that's kind of what makes you beloved within the community, brother. Just so you know.
You know, that might be a good show, but I think at some point that it would all be people of what, 45 and older, I want to say. You know, at least that seems to be the number where, you know, I lived my whole life, you know, fucking, you know, pretty self-righteous, I guess, not thinking, you know, everything was all good. And then I guess I got at some point, you know, mid 40s, I was like, man, I'm fucked up. I didn't realize I was carrying as much baggage about shit as I was.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean? So I don't think that revelation comes around until mid-age. So I think it'd be a bunch of bald guys like us sitting around talking about, man, I'm fucked up.
We all be telling a different version of the same fucking story. Is what would be, you know, it's kind of funny. Anyway, Robert, how you doing, buddy? You're the only guy that has hair on the panel tonight.
What was it?
Okay.
Sorry.
Good. You're doing good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hi. I have no idea what you said. I'm fucking dying over here. Try not to cough. Fuck.
That's all right.
That's
You
right.
go ahead, just be that piece of meat.
Yeah, we're good. Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. Cannabis.
Let them go back into music. Fuck.
Cannabis. Yeah. GML show was pretty fun. I don't know, man. There's so much stuff going on in the YouTube verse right now. It's just like every other minute there's something popping off. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I wish I could be honest with you and tell you that I caught the whole episode. But as soon I was like 5 minutes in, and it just like started raining like things. Phone rang, and fucking this, one thing after another, and I ended up kind of guilty. What I see, like I said earlier, some people doing it's participating in chat, not paying attention to like the show. So I was like, I don't know. I had this. I was muted so I could multitask. So I was there in heart, I guess, for the most
Well,
part.
so was I. I mean, I was having more fun talking to the chat room than anything else. I honestly, that's where it's at, man. Like even tonight, I have the chat popped out. I'm actually it's on this side, but and I keep my eye on it, and I'm not always responsive, but then you'll see something that somebody's onto, and you'll just jump right in, and you just get sucked into the chat room and what's going on the panel. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's right, I'm up here, I need to fucking pay attention. So
I actually had to walk away from the computer because I even said so. I'm like, man, I said hello. Oh, hold on. Because I was like saying hello to everybody in chat. I'm like, oh fuck. Next thing I know, I found out that I couldn't read and listen. I couldn't take it in both ways. That was a wrong choice of words right there, wasn't it? But so I had to walk away from the computer.
I don't,
Sounds like tough job.
sometimes I don't know if I should say this, how to say this properly. But I get anxiety from like my email or going into a chat room, all right? Because I really do want to say hi to everybody, right? And sometimes I'll miss somebody and then they get all fucking wounded. And it's weird, and I'm like, wow. And I have to go back and make sure that I let them know, hey, I'm sorry I missed your comment or whatever. But the emails I get are kind of a mixed bag of, oh, thank you to, oh, fuck. And so you never know. I mean, every morning I look at my email and I have some anxiety issues. But at the same time, it's, if you're not doing anything, nothing happens, right? So if you're constantly at the door of anxiety, that means that you are fucking doing shit. And what is anxiety? It's basically the fear of, am I doing it right? Am I doing it correct? Am I doing it as well as I can do it? And so it's interesting, it's fucking interesting to me. I enjoy it. I mean, I wouldn't keep fucking pounding my head into it, right? Some days it gets a little mucky. Other days it's fucking like total bliss. I mean, everything just smooth, it's just beautiful. So it's interesting.
Sadly enough, chaos is my comfort zone as well. I don't know why. It's a sickness.
At least I don't know. It's like I don't want to ever arrive. I want to continue the journey forever. Honestly. Because every time I arrive, I just fucking fall. There's been about 2 or 3 times in my life that I thought I arrived. But it's like as soon as you have that thought, it's like the plane just goes automatically into dive mode. And so yeah, I don't ever want to arrive. And since I have that attitude, I've always had
the old rule of if you use it or lose it, isn't it? Basically.
I guess.
Yeah.
I can't get as many to say yes anymore though. What can I? Do I have to start paying now? Is it just? I'm kidding. That was a bad joke. Sorry.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know, man. Your body, I don't know. Just thinks if you're not in constant motion, I think it kind of just reverts into, death. Either you're growing or you're dying. You know what I mean? I think if you just slow down and stop, I think your body just goes, all right, we're gonna start decaying.
Totally agree. That's why I try to keep moving now. I walk every day. I do in the garden. I need to start doing what are those things we used to do? You drop down and then you kick out and you come back and squat thrusts. Those things. Fuck. Do a few of those every day. As long as you don't have a heart problem.
Do pelvic thrust after.
Cheers, Red Pill.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Red Pill?
Not too much. Just hanging out. About to do a dab.
Plinking I found was like a simple exercise that was quite effective for the core all in all. So at some point, yeah.
I need that motivation pill to just get in the motion, and it's like push me into the water and I'll start swimming. It's
Put me in the water. Really big mouth bass.
Well, I guess Red Pill's here. I can't hear.
I know I can't hear this guy, Red Pill.
I can hear Red Pill.
All right.
Big bass.
Trying to turn up my fucking volume, but this is my ear, so it doesn't work.
I think he's just fucking with us now.
I think you guys are fucking with me.
Yeah, I like to put my headphones on so I can hear you, buddy. I'm fucking with you. I'm half deaf, buddy.
Those are really headphones.
I'm half deaf. I can fucking hear you now, so yeah, they are
I'm a
headphones.
surgery. Shit.
Anyway, they're good headphones, actually. I don't like them because they're so fucking heavy. I got the same problem as Johnny does after I wear these for an hour or so. I'm like, geez, my neck's fucked up.
Bingus, what it is for me is, is the slight tug of the cord that, you know what I mean? I don't like about the headphones, and it seems to give, wear on my neck. It's not necessarily the headphones themselves, it's the pull of the cord that that's always on the, I don't know.
Yeah, that reminds me of being a youngster trying to hide everything on my earbuds, like torn. Like, oh shit, earbuds.
Dude, see, Robert, I used to not be able to hear him too, and then suddenly, I don't know, what did you do? Fuck, I can hear you very well now. But it was,
I don't know.
there was a time there that it was hard to hear you, man.
What was that?
You did something.
I don't know what.
Whatever it is, it worked well, sir.
My headphones broke, remember?
That's right. Yeah. So you got to go right into the phone. There you
There
go.
goes this to hear you guys.
I like it. All right. So today when I shouted out Johnny, I put the link to his page on fucking Talking Shit with Eagle. And I thought that worked. I thought that worked really well. I want to keep doing that, to be honest. Just saying. I think it's a great way
I
to
appreciate
support.
that.
No, I think it's a great way to support the Weed Nerd World and your channel and Grandmaster level LEDs, period. Since Grandmaster LEDs is linked on your fucking page, right? So there's a real relevancy to it all, right? Somebody asked me, who was it? I was talking to Zippy Pinhead Olo, good guy. He shows up in the chat room occasionally. And he was asking about that. Here's in a search engine optimization type of a world that we live in. If you have a YouTube page and that is a website, all right, and each video you make is a single page of that website, all right. The website is being hosted by YouTube, right? So then if you link that video to, let's say you have another website on your own web server, well, now you have another link, all right? So Google says, oh, that's good. There's more interest, there's more relevancy. And then you have another link on another channel, let's say like Talking Fucking Shit with Eagle, but you have like 20 episodes, right? Well, fuck, the algorithm's going to say, wow, that's extremely relevant. And each time that it finds relevancy, it's called buoyancy. It brings you up in the search results when someone wants to find a keyword that might be relevant to whatever it is you're doing. So that's how you get this whole buoyancy effect. Even on YouTube, with the little hashtags, and if you fill out your description, right? I mean, it's text that's relevant to your video, that they pick up on that shit. And many times you'll get people that'll snag your video to add relevancy to their private website. And so you'll start showing up in weird places on the internet, which I don't know why people get pissed about that. Sometimes, dude, you're stealing my fucking content. It's like, no, hey, here, steal more, right? Because it just gives you more buoyancy. So there's way more to what you're doing, is what I'm trying to get at, than what most people realize. And hopefully more people will register, you know? Just saying.
Oh man, I could only hope that's the way it works. And man, I never really thought about it, like each show being in their individual web pages there, because that's pretty crazy.
It is. They all have to be logged in.
You want it, so that's a scary fact. With that being said, look, this is my YouTube. How many videos? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. All right. Hold on, wrong screen. Which one am I shooting for? Oh, this one, my YouTube shit. All right. So basically, like, just uploaded shit right there. Shit like I've uploaded, not live shit, right? 73 uploads, like video bullshit. Now look at that number down in the right hand corner when I click the live. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, I gotta go down.
30 rows per page. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Of 31 of about how many?
I don't know. It's cut off right after the 1 comma.
Oh, it's 9. The answer to that is 1900.
Ah. Now there is I don't know, I'm not trying to give a search engine optimization lesson, but there is a thing about YouTube, all right, where if they can make money off you without paying you any money, they will give you more buoyancy, I guess. All right. So like I'll use music, for example. And I'm not talking like your top fucking listed song, right? Like my last video was Frank Sinatra singing New York, New York. Okay, well, that song is relevant to the title of the video, all right, and that relevancy is also advertisable because it's a copyright strike. Right? I can't use that video, but the way YouTube has it now is they're like, well, look, we're not going to let you monetize this video. We're going to take all the money. Okay. We're going to advertise because you broke the copyright, but it's okay. Why? Because we're going to take all the money. Okay. So think about that. For them, that's a fucking great deal. Okay. You fucked up, but not so bad to where we're going to remove your channel. All right. It's Frank Sinatra. I mean, fuck, come on. So, but we're gonna take all the money. So that they're gonna obviously want to promote you more if they're making 100% of the money. So it's just something to think about. Just saying, you know. So when you're doing a live stream and we're just talking and shooting the shit like this,
I pick up what you're putting down, Bingus.
you picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh yeah.
Cool. So, but when we're just doing this, what category of relevancy are we? You know, we're everywhere. You see what I mean? So it may not have quite as much weight as something that they could advertise on with music or something like that. But over time, you can work the algorithm. Another thing is your titles. You can actually go to a place and get your title graded. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it a lot. And have the proper wording of the title to give you more buoyancy, and there's all kinds of little fucking things you can do. Smiles, what's up, buddy? I'll shut up. Sorry.
Oh, hi, guys.
Good to see you, man.
Cheers. Yeah, I did it again. I was gonna say you do that by searching top search terms and try to use those words
Keywords,
in your
yeah.
title. Yeah. Cheers, Mr. Smiley. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. I've been terrible at that lately. Terrible.
Oh, you're fine. Or just jumping in. You get one rolled. Cheers to the 20s, 420 somewhere.
Oh, that's too. Cheers.
Fucking green fingers.
What's the word, Big Bird?
Sure. What?
What's the word, Big Bird?
Just fucking with me?
I'm a little lost at the moment, sorry.
I can't hear nothing. Am I just high? I heard Bingus.
How's it going, Smiley?
Oh shit.
Good, man.
Just hear that voice?
Be a lot better when I get this joint rolled up.
Nice. What you rolling up?
Some old Crippy OG that I found. Let's see how that goes.
How do you like that one?
I really liked it when it was kind of fresher. I don't know. This was like a bag that I don't know. I found it is pretty dry, but like, oh, Crippy, I'm gonna smoke some of that.
You notice any similarities with the Crippy and the Ghost?
Not in
at
my
all?
particular ones, no.
No, nothing. Growth structure, terpene profile, finishing time.
Nope, not at all.
No. Hmm.
Why
Well,
you got conspiracy on that? Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
they're all
the
same cut of the Josh.
It's supposed to be. Yeah.
All the same Josh D.
The Crippy is supposed to be what they pulled seeds out of, and then the Ghost fell in the cut of Ghost fell into the guy's hands from Oregon Kid, and Oregon Kid is who gets the credit for the first person to like distribute them online. So yeah, it has like a direct line of custody. They should be like almost the same thing.
it was a bag seed of it.
Yeah, the bag seed of it. It should be an S1.
I don't know. The Crippy that I know came out of like Florida area is the legend of it.
Right.
And
Same place.
supposedly that
Josh and Bubba.
And Chet, Major in the house. So
But
Major.
10.
Morning, boys, girls,
Eddie.
More.
Grandpa sweater. That's you, Eagle.
And you notice that, right? This is one step from the cardigan right here.
It's practically Grandpa. It's like modern day Grandpa. 100%.
Before you know it, I'm gonna be doing a fucking Mr. Rogers intro and shit.
Do it up, man. Do it up.
Won't you be my stoner?
I will be. Ask again in Vegas, but more of a feminine voice.
Your wife would get jealous, buddy, so I'm going to hold back on that one. Major,
She ain't that tight. She ain't that tight, man. But
permission,
you have
permission to leave, Major.
You can leave. 100% relief. I do have quite a bag I found. One of those mystery bags. Got the samples going today. New samples to test.
yeah, what samples of what?
Oh, we got some blueberry muffin. We got
Auto.
auto. These are all autos, man. This is a mixer. We got some Space Perks 1. We got some Blueberry Muffin 4. Beautiful Loser number 2. Ooh, I wonder who that came from.
I don't know.
It wasn't the keeper pheno, man. No, sir. Shit. Super Lemon OG. Oh, man, there's too many around here. Sangria 3. That's another one from the Eagle. CB18. Cherry Pie 18. You know, DNA genetics, man. We should talk about those motherfuckers. They used to have good seeds. Used to. The modern shit, man. You know, I think they went the white label. You know, got people down in like Spain to make their seeds. These seeds have Spanish written all over them, man. Brad, what is that? Yeah. Brad was going to say something.
That's Banyo. No, I had the same luck with that, man. Back in the day, my two favorite spots to get seeds from, obviously, TGA for regular, and for feminized, Reserve or Pravada or DNA Genetics. The Vortex is, you know, like I got that from a hookup. And that's what led me into growing, taking it serious. And then through Attitude Seed Bank, I got Kosher Kush seeds. And then that ended up being what was at that time, summer of 2012, my favorite plant that I've ever grown, which was the Kosher Kush. So
yeah, I did a lot of work with the kosher, man. I scored a regular pack, 2 packs, I think, of the regular beans of the kosher.
So lucky, dude. So
And what would the major do with those seeds, huh? I crossed it with what? The Holy Grail Kush. Damn. So that's a double kosher, because I believe the 24 karat gold is kosher across with Tangy. So then I cross that with the kosher. So it's double kosher on the Tangy, baby.
wait,
Tarps, baby.
Did you say Holy Grail or 24 karat?
Oh man, no, the Holy Grail Kush.
That was
Across
18
that.
Juco.
Yeah, that was 18 and kosher.
Mhm.
I think is the
Yeah.
Holy Grail.
That's beautiful. That's oh man, the lemon, the pine that come out of that combo.
Yeah,
just oh man, unspoken, dude. And I done like 8 years of work with that fucking kosher Tangy combo. Found an awesome male last year. I called God fruit off a male, man. The terps on the stalk and man, that is 1 in 65,000. At least that male. Keeper, man. I got it going on. And Primal Punch 10 is almost my favorite, I think. Of everything, the Primal Punch, man. Just throws out chunks. That's probably your average nugget. You know, like 1.5 inches.
So cheers to driving Miss Hazy. That's an instant fucking shout out list fucking name right there.
Miss Hazy.
Cheers.
You Smiley, you got any hazes in your goddamn room yet or what, man?
Goddamn room.
Closest I got to that Jack Skillington. I don't really fuck with hazes, dude. I don't. It's just not my thing. I don't know.
Well, they make you pee your pants?
No, they fucking grow like shit and nobody wants to buy them.
He's his pants with them. They don't have a tendency of
take way
yielding.
too fucking long. Nobody wants to buy them. Everybody thinks they look like shit when they're done. So it's like they get.
Well,
like,
that's why you gotta
really
hit them up with a pre-roll, the Smiley pre-roll, man.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's what you need, man. Bring the market, baby. Market.
So then
Turn it into concentrate. They don't know what the fuck it started or it looked like to start with.
That's what you gotta do with those picky outdoor haters, man. Those auto smokers. They only like the finest looking cannabis. They don't care how it actually smokes, right? They prefer that auto looking stuff.
the
autos,
auto
man.
hazes.
Auto haze. Oh, it's coming.
I did grow auto haze one time. It was called Super Cali Auto Haze. Swear out there, Super Cali Auto Haze.
How long did
And it took longer than photo period plants. I vegged and pulled down photo period plants before this auto got done.
The bad thing about that sorry,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Red.
It took like 200 days from seed.
2/3 of a year for sure.
Yeah.
That's normal though, man. Even on indicas, right? Like this whole sack, man, probably 3 kilos. It's just all samples. None of it's really trimmed too well.
What's this indica you speak of?
So you gotta trim it, go through it, smoke it.
Does anyone actually know in the auto flowering world if those like little 7-inch tall lowrider plants still exist? Or did that get bred out? I know.
Oh, that's a question for Eagle Hall. He smokes his autos. He knows.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Smoking no autos up in here. Major.
Automania.
Nope.
I've seen that, Smiley. I've seen that.
So
The court martial
can't
offense.
help but wonder. So if you fucking look at this grow gnome right here, and you just ferment him, and you look at Mr. fucking the Major Silhouette, who would you have? Huh? You just ferment that beard. Huh?
Come on, scroll down. Let's find a darker, nicer gnome first. All right, keep going down. Let's scroll
Well, that's
down.
his dad, don't you know?
What about that guy right there with the weed shirt, smoking
That's
the
close.
fatty? You
Yeah,
could be that one. Huh? We'll just ferment that beard up.
That's his
Oh,
uncle.
it's
Huh?
coming, man. It's coming. The whiteness is slowly setting in.
I actually want one of these fucking both of those with the weed t-shirt. I've got some that's got like biker vests on it and shit. They're
That
pretty
one, the
cool.
one underneath that guy.
That guy?
That one. Yeah, let's see that. Can you click on that? Oh, it's a little.
Oh, that's
Oh shit! Look at that! There's the Major right fucking there, dude. Look at it.
Hey, what about that little angry fucker? Holy shit,
There you
man.
go. Yeah, that's
That's the
mushroom
neck
land.
killer right there, man. That's you put that little guy right next to you. Well, no gnats are gonna fuck with that shit. Oh shit.
We got people drawing now. Oh shit.
I still have no idea how you guys do that. I was trying to figure it out the last time when they were drawing dicks and shit. I'm like, how the fuck are they doing that? I still can't find out how to do
You
that.
gotta press the pencil on there. On the
Very
screen.
good, very good.
There is no pencil.
So
Oh.
Major Gnome. I like it.
Yeah,
I'll
if
still
you-
salute you, buddy. I'll still
You know
salute
how
you.
to do it.
But the thing
I
is, when
want
you
this
look
little
down, I want
angry
to
guy right here.
make sure when you
Where'd
look
he
down,
go?
you can see your feet, though. Okay.
I want this little angry guy right here. Here's an opportunity for you, Smiley.
What? You're not
And
sure.
this one right here, I think would be cool in the fucking
Oh,
garden right here. This little angry, keep off the grass. No. Right at the bottom of my plant. Keep off the grass.
So mine would be like smoke more grass.
Smoke more autos.
I don't think that topic was proper for this field of study. I don't think it's very fair.
Well, the Major General's been studying autos for years, so like he's got decades almost at growing them out.
The
Eagle got,
originator.
Eagle got that one.
I mean, they're
Eagle
So
That reminded me of somebody that Eagles always say. I thought it was kind of funny. Maybe not. The Numbs. I want to take a bong rip. It must be almost. No, it's not. But fuck it. I'm taking one anyway.
Shit, I'm still smoking a joint, so cheers to that.
Cheers.
I'm with you.
Let's get balanced.
I was pissed. I ran out of joints, dude. I lost it. You know, I run around with these tins. Anybody that's seen me at an event, I got the fucking tin, right?
I just want to buy seeds to get your fucking tens, buddy, to be honest. Yeah.
And yeah, I must have lost one somewhere. I fucking had one in I had two of them. So there were two different kind of joints that I rolled. And then I was like, I don't know, I was in the garden and I'm just like, huh, I got an extra joint to smoke. I'm gonna fucking do that a minute while I was taking notes on what I was doing and shit. Smoke the joint, and then I get in the truck to go to leave. I can't find the other fucking tin, and I don't got no joints for the ride home. I was like, that's bullshit, you know? So I don't know. I thought I left it at home, but then I got home and it's not here. So
It's that fucking gnome stealing joints again.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty nice there, Major.
That's
Yeah, so-
legal Eagles beautiful loser #1, purple pheno.
That's the auto that you
That's a
The
major
auto, yeah.
nug. Major nug. Yeah.
Oh, now that one has to be the auto, huh? Of course. Of course, of course.
Oh, that's nice, Eagle.
the
Beautiful
Majors
lo-
didn't grow anything but autos.
Jesus.
I don't think he's gonna help you this time, brother.
Friends, come on.
Auto Fems. Oh shit. Not
he
even
such a-
regular. No, I got my boy. He's working a regular auto. He's satisfied with it for some fucking reason.
I would think you'd be all up that auto train though, honestly, like where you're at and stuff.
Dude, I grew 4 or 5 of those motherfuckers out. And every time, primo conditions, the dew kills them. Dew. Morning dew. Not deer. Not anything but morning dew.
I thought
Meanwhile,
I thought you said the dude. I had visions of that.
the morning dude.
The dude coming over in a joint fucker with a gun dealer. You're fucking.
No, man. They just can't handle the weather, dude.
Bingus is picturing a cryptic that runs out of the woods. Fucks up his shit.
Some Canadian thing, you know? It's just like the morning dude. He just fucking runs out.
Dude, man.
Fucking the morning dude. Fuck.
What's the name of that show with the fucking the White Russians and you know the dude, man? Fuck.
Big Bukowski or whatever.
Thank
The
you.
Big Lebowski.
Lebowski.
One of my favorite shows or movies. Smoking joints in the bathtub. And drinking his White Russian, having fucking psychedelic trips.
Yeah, but Eagle, man, that beautiful loser, dude.
Dude,
Gotta give you props on that, dude. That's a solid 8.3 out of 10, man.
Thank you, man.
Even for a purple, people, you know, how a purple grows. Maybe we should go around the table and describe that. Who has grown a purple cultivar? You know, usually they're airy. That's the problem with the purples, man. And they have a less potency, right? Versus the green pheno, usually less potent, and their airiness of the buds, the structure, it's just, man, needs work. But this beautiful loser, the purple pheno, had great structure, especially for a purple.
There you go. I like the tinges more, you know, like there's purple tinges, you know, or highlights, or pink highlights. This would be the best one. I think Red Pill knows what I'm talking about there. Have the pink intermingling in the green. What a fucking beautiful bag of peel that is, eh?
We're all pink inside.
Yeah.
I got lucky with the LA Confidential. LA Confidential is naturally a really stocky, dense growing plant. And it was one of those times where I was cranking the air conditioning, so the whole damn thing turned purple. But I also grew ninja fruit, but I would say that's the ninja fruit's the only plant that was like genetically purple, or that didn't turn purple just because it was cold. I've had blueberry crosses and train wreck crosses and stuff that turn purple when they get cold.
Yeah, I've had a few different purples, and I wouldn't say that any one of them grew a certain way or had a certain bud style. Like,
you growing the Tropicana cookies, Smiley?
Well, and I was gonna say, in my experience, like the purple punch has a nice tight golf ball fucking nug to it, and the other one I grew that was kind of a different purple is the sweet thing, which was a cherry pie to dosey dose, and that one would go purple where the sun or where the lights were hitting it, you know, like where it was getting photo. But if you had like a leaf that was laying over top of another leaf, and you move that underneath it, it would be all green where that was shaded, and it was only the parts that were lit up that were like getting purple like that.
So that would be more affected by
the purple
weather.
Punch I have grows green all through veg, super green. It's not purple in veg at all, and it's not till like later in flower that it switches over and it finishes with a real purple flower all the way through. It's not like, you know what I mean. But I've never personally grown one that's purple all the way through, like from fucking, you know what I mean? All the way through veg or from seed or something. I've never had one that was like, you know, fucking purple.
Yeah, I have to say that they're on the lower end, like maybe 10% tile range for finding real purples. They're not influenced by the weather. They're actually, no matter what the temperature is, they're going to be purple. Yeah, that's definitely that 10%, 15% range. Sort of like Herms. You know, Herms are in that 5 to 13% range, man. Fucking Herms. Damn. So that's why you got to mess with autos, baby. No Herms. Even if it was Herm, it's still good smoke. It's auto.
Auto fam Herm.
So would you guys say that a true purple plant would be purple in veg even?
I've never seen that. And
there's guys that talk about that, where there's an actual like purple all the way through veg and all the
like
way
red Russian kale, but a weed plant.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I'd have to say there's probably some indication on the stalk. You know, that purple stalk, despite your magnesium levels or whatever you think it may be, it's actually just, you know, a tendency of being purple.
I'd
say that's probably a little correlation there that leads you towards that way in veg, but it's usually a surprise, I'd have to say, coming for a flower that you'll be like, oh, look how purple that shit is, man. I want that. That's sexy.
If a plant does have any discoloration to the stems or leaves, that's when I do get concerned. You know, ideally, I think it should be solid green through and through.
So you don't think there's purple stalks out there, or red or purple, or even a bluish tinge to these stalks?
I don't think.
How many years have you been growing red? How many plants have you seen through your own hands? Let's get a little scale here. Where's red on the scale? How many? 30,000 plants? Couple hundred?
Like 29,000.
30,000 roughly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you should have seen that red. I don't know, man. But you're not outdoor grower, are you? You're indoor, so you're stuck.
No, I've done both, but it's not that I haven't seen it. It's just that I don't want to see it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't think there's a correlation there, Red. Some strains are just purple fucking stems, no matter if your magnesium level or maxed out. Don't believe it.
No.
Fuck, dude. Okay. Ooh, let's see what we got here, boys and girls. Oh, we got some evidence. Let's pop out some goddamn evidence on this fool. All right.
Shit. What are you
see these
all right. We busting out some plants here. No. Look.
How are you gonna
look
prove
throughout
that
here.
It's natural. How do we know
Well,
that's
okay, I painted some of these, Smiley. But
Well,
notice
no,
that this
I
one's
mean,
this
not
one's
stress.
purple.
Like,
This one's
They're
purple.
babies.
This one's green. This one's green. This one's green. This one's purple. This one's purple. That's purple. There you go. That one's semi-purple. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green phenos.
No. There could be some
and
temperature.
7 purple.
There's
They're
probably
all
some
in the same
temperature
cup?
swings. There's probably
Yeah,
oversaturation with photons. There's probably
Yeah,
a phosphorus
same cup.
deficiency.
In the same cup, Red.
You got three things going on there, man.
In the same cup.
You got
that
three
deficiency.
things going on there.
Okay,
Temperature swings, photon intensity, and phosphorus deficiency.
All right. Well, see, these autos have a tendency of displaying their phenotypic variation despite all that. All right.
I have grown
because
enough
in the soil, they're getting all the same nutrients. So why would one be purple versus the other?
We can't even see the fucking things.
How many of them
Got
are
that
different
booger on
cultivars or different clones? Are they all the same exact clone?
These are all seeds. They're seedlings. There's
All
20
different
seedlings. Yeah.
Oh, all right, then every one of them is going to be different.
We're
talking
about purple stalks, right? We're talking about purple stalks and why they're purple, not
And
to do with nutrition, but to do with phenotypic variation, right? So that's what I'm telling you, that it's not nutrition. Some stalks are purple, some are red, some even have blue tinge to them.
How do I know? Like I said, nothing is. It's temperature swing, oversaturation with photons.
But they're all in the same pot when they all have the variation.
No, those two things are not in the pot. The cold temperatures and the light is not in the pot.
But they're so concentrated in the same location that all those
they must
variations
all
you're
have to
talking
be
about would
exactly the
infect
same,
every
I guess.
plant. It wouldn't
They
be
must all have to-
individual,
They must all
isolated
have to be exactly the same.
phenotypical expressions wouldn't be displayed in such a small area. There's not enough of a variant in temperature
Should they
swing.
all be purple or should they all be green?
You both need to go to the principal's office.
They're the same. They're the same, dude. There are purple stocks. That's what I'm telling you, Red. Either way,
there's purple stocks, I guess.
there are purple stocks
I yield.
that have nothing to do with nutrition.
Yeah, but they're root bound and overwatered, so that would be the stress.
Plants this came off of was purple stock.
Overwatered? What do you think I am? Growing autos, man?
How do we know?
These motherfuckers are beauty. These aren't autos,
I
man.
hear
I'm
you, dude.
telling
Like,
ya.
in my experience, though, I've always been able to see those purple ones turn to green. You know what I'm saying?
Beauty roots, man.
How are you gonna separate those? Just out of curiosity.
Why would I? Why would I separate them though? Because I'm growing indoors. I need a certain yield per square foot.
You don't have
That's
to
why I'm gonna
separate
them.
autos.
No. You don't, damn.
There's like,
Whoa.
Right.
That's
Even right. Fuck, I don't
there's
separate
like 10 of
my
them in there, right?
I do that all the time.
dude. I got 2 trays. 400 seedlings. Just to let you know. All right. You don't have to separate them. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the pheno out of 400 that's going to win. The idea is to find the Out of all these plants, all these motherfuckers.
What are you looking for? The one to like dominate
all these
over the other
motherfuckers.
ones?
Looking for the best.
I don't decide. I just pick what Mother Nature's going to leave me, man. The winner of all those going to re-veg. And that's it. The winner of 400. Boom.
Good.
All right, I dig
Right?
it.
So
dude.
there's
I'm just
no
curious.
need to
I've never
separate
heard of
them.
that. Like, so you just
What?
fucking.
You never heard of this?
It's an all-out
That's
brawl.
right.
You put 10 of them in that cup, and whichever one fucking
Well, they're not going to
Comes
stay in
out-
that cup.
comes
They don't
out
stay in that
king of
cup.
the hill.
You just transplant them.
Yeah, transplant them.
They
they
don't really
grow.
get that. Yeah, they grow the same. They're just they're a little smaller because they're not. They could get big if they're big genetics, but
Yeah, you put them in a big pot, they're
feel
going to
like
get
that's-
big, man.
I feel like that's cheating.
it is, and I like it, and I do that all the time.
Well, you
I've been
know,
doing that for a long
autos,
time.
baby. You
There's
gotta shoot
no
with the
cheating in
autos.
baseball or
Oh, you're doing
growing.
that with autos, though. Fuck, see, men are regs, and I do that, and I just leave them that close.
No, green fingers, man. Yeah, these are regs, dude. 100% regs. Produced by the major, baby.
Reg auto, stems.
Regular, no auto, photo period. Ancient
Stem-
shit, man.
stem
This is old
autos.
school. Man, those are old OGs, man. Old OGs.
How many
Like
thin
before
leaf,
OG was OG, it was these motherfuckers.
how many purple thin leaf do you guys see?
Hmm?
Thin leaf purple plants. How many of those do you guys see?
Thin leaf purples.
I had
Narrow
it was a temperature thing, but a black Russian, pretty thin leaf.
Black Russian, that sounds like some serious seed stuff there.
Sounds racist.
I think do you think every strain will turn purple with the temperature though? Is
No,
that-
I
A
don't.
lot too. Yep. There we
go.
I say
Some that won't.
45% do, man. 45% turn purple for
I
sure.
got one that turns yellow, and like it wants to turn purple, but it never gets to. Just turns
So
to
Major, you just said that you just answered so sure that they turn purple with temperature. You said and then you said 45%. Like that's just funny that you went below 50.
Yeah, like 45% of cultivars out there. You throw them out by October, they'll be turning purple. They'll have some green in there.
What he's saying is
fades
he's
to purple.
He's
Yeah,
100%
autumn's
The
in
leaves will be
October.
all black.
55% turn purple.
So
Well, you gotta understand, man. You know, Smiley, these plants are so goddamn plastic that you add the fucking phenotypical expressions that are going to be expressed with temperature, along with some hidden genetics and some recessed fucking shit that you don't even know are involved. And of course, you're not going to say 100% are going to turn purple. I don't have a cultivar that way yet.
well, I
And there's
mean,
always
100
that variation.
Well, like the trees don't all turn the same color when the leaves turn either.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So I wouldn't imagine cannabis would either. And in
Mhm.
cold
No.
weather, it's actually like when you cool the room, you're actually doing a similar thing to where you're actually killing off. You know what I mean? You're drawing that color out of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The coldness, right? Like 17-degree range will definitely bring on some purples. Even in
What?
cold water, right? Even adding cold water will fuck that bitch up and turn it color.
Well, I didn't realize, but like even like plants metabolize at night, right? Like they use up stored sugars and different things, but they metabolize like we do. Like if you're cold and you shiver, your muscles are doing that to try to, you know what I mean, use the energy to create heat is what they're doing. And the plants will do something similar in a colder temperature too. So I almost wonder if that purple kind of comes on because they're actually like burning up more of their energy than what they were storing during the day. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you try to sleep in the cold, you're gonna have to like have extra calories because you're gonna fucking burn extras trying to stay warm. You know?
Absolutely.
Is it? Do you know that just because your brother is going to the Antarctic there, and their average intake's like huge? They have to pack on a lot. They do take on a lot of calories when they go down there. I forget what it is. It's an outrageous amount of calories they have to consume. It's like You know how we're basically what 2,000 per day. They're what they're budgeted for because they can only take so much. You know what I mean? Every person has a meal budget, and their calorie intake's fucking outrageous. I think it's like 10,000 or better per day of what they're actually supposed to take for that reason.
I didn't ask him about that, but I knew that because I know a guy that climbed like several of like Mount Everest and like some of the K2 peaks or whatever. He's done like 3 of them. But yeah, like on the mountain like that, if you're trying to, stay warm and whatever, they would like time out and they'd stop and like eat a Snicker bar and shit like that, like just to have enough energy, you know what I mean? Because like a Snicker bar has got sugar and the proteins and all that.
Is it just a stress response, I'm wondering, or is it a thermal protector, anthocyanins? I'm curious as a molecule. I mean, because
I know it's a secondary metabolite that was produced, or a secondary cannabinoid or something funny like that. It's highly produced among all cannabis. But the second most highly produced cannabinoid is anthocyanin.
Okay,
right, and it may be producing more. Like we always think of it as producing more, but in the fall, I'm just saying, like with trees in the fall, the reason they change color is because the chlorophyll goes away. And that's what I was kind of getting at. I wonder if the cold temperature is causing that plant to somehow like
shrink back to protect the heat, right, of the
I don't
core
know.
of the plant, because that's where the leaves fall off in the winter. It goes dormant. The sap goes in. It gets dormant. Purple. I'm just curious.
Like like your fingers and your lips turn purple or whatever when you're cold.
I think it's also to utilize the part of the spectrum of light that it wants to go after. And when it's getting cold, just like inside, if you're cranking your light too high and you have too high DLI, that's kind of the same thing, that light burn.
Actually, that is a very good one, because darker, right? A dark would absorb more light than the white would repel it. So you get that thermal.
I'm with him on that.
That's a good one.
I think it's creating heat, because I think if it were the opposite way around, just like he's hinting to, you would see the purpling start on the extremities, on the outside of the leaf working in. And most times you never see that. It's from the inside of the leaf working out.
That's right.
So
it's an insulating reaction, basically. That's interesting.
I don't think so, man. I think it's dying back. I think
I'm a smiley on that one.
Yeah, it dies back.
The dark.
One at a time, please. Yeah. Smiley, what did you say?
I said I think it's dying back, especially like in flower. If you think of the part of life that it's in.
Yeah, but isn't
you throw it into cold in the flower, it's going to be.
Isn't that insulating? It's
useful for it to evolve purple, though.
It's to absorb the heat. It turns dark. Okay, so it's trying to warm itself or pull back and keep its heat.
Better photosynthesize.
So I guess the answer would be to properly research where geographically a purple cultivars stem from. Do they stem from colder regions, or do they stem from a warmer region?
Probably
everywhere in the temperate.
Everywhere has a temperature spike, so it's even in the desert, like Afghanistan, you can find some purple afghans.
Yeah, a lot of nice purple strains out of
everywhere from 15 to 60 latitude.
Oh, there you
I
go.
get purples from my open pollination from back then, when I first got them, and they were purple seeds. And I was like, fuck, and green ones next to purple ones. Like, purple took over.
Again, I think it's, I'm leaning to the red pill side of things, because you only see it, mainly when temperature drops. So the temperature drops, like we talked about, insonance or just color change. Yeah. Drop it 30 degrees, you get that purple, any strain of purple out, basically. Yeah. I think it's a warming defense.
Yeah,
I think necessarily it's trying to stay warm.
In some cases, it's gonna not be able to photosynthesize because there's no green. Like,
right.
And with the oversaturation with LED light,
So then it dies off.
Okay, what was your response, Redfield?
With the LED lights, if it's too much light, the green, because it's chlorophyll, is so good at utilizing light to photosynthesize, it turns purple to like back off.
Okay,
Yeah.
Right?
makes sense. Makes sense. Deductive reasoning really plays a big role here. Seriously. I mean, the plant's trying to survive, and it's a mechanism for it to do so. And it's genetically dependent, I would say, too. Some strains do it more than others. Now, what's the reasoning behind that? Probably geographic location of origin of genetics, right?
I think of it from like the designer standpoint. Like there's probably two different ways to look at it, evolutionary way, and that would be like plants made every color under the rainbow. Like they started off green, and then some turned blue and yellow and pink and white and black. And then the ones that best favored that environment survived on, which in our world would be purple, or they were designed that way to begin with. Two
Okay.
outlooks.
Interesting conversation. Guys, I'm going to bed. Thanks so much, though. I got plenty to dream about tonight. You guys are all awesome, dude. Chat room, good to see everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I didn't say, it's late. Belated Mother's Day. Take care, guys.
Take care, Bingus.
Cheers.
So, Bingus. I just want to make
tend
the
to
point. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
I was-
No, make your point, brother.
Make the point that we're just judging by what color we see with our eye, and it doesn't necessarily, just because the pigment of purple is more dominant and our eye picks it up, doesn't necessarily mean that there's no chlorophyll there either. It just means that it's not as predominant, and our eye may not see what pigments are really there too. You know what I mean? So I was just gonna throw that out there because I think there's different purples. I really do.
I do too. Yeah, there's all different shades. Actually, it's anthocyanin, and anthocyanin is a conglomerate of blue and red. So your ratio of blue to red controls if it's a fuchsia or like gunmetal blue color. That's what's going on there. And we're just talking about anthocyanins. There's betalain pigments. That's like the fluorescent pink stuff. That's betalain. And then there's the beta carotene, I think, that's the gold and orange colors that you don't see so much anymore. Gold and yellow cannabis. But,
Red, I got some stuff that I've been hanging up for 8 months now, and that's how you get the golden buzz, the golden color. It's just age, man.
no,
golden.
There's a direct chemical one that's linked directly to plants being pigmented yellow and gold.
Just when you pick them, they're golden color.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
It's kind of like having the cold conversation we just had. Is it turning gold because it's naturally turning gold, or is it turning because you're artificially or some way prohibiting or inhibiting it to?
Is it nature or nurture? Right, one of those things.
Right.
Just add some more Cal Mag, man. Some more Cal Mag, baby. You're tuned in. Yep. So, Robert, you fix up your greenhouse there, brother?
Yeah, what?
You fix up that greenhouse of yours?
There's nothing wrong with it. He needed holes to vent.
Well, didn't have a whole bunch of like plastic grip on you and shit.
It's too hot to have a greenhouse out here. Gotta like.
So it's just natural ventilation.
Yeah.
Made by the weed gods.
Made by the weed guy. Fucking morning weed guy.
That shot right there looks like the general's eyes are glowing. How do you do that? How do you do that behind there?
It's just the Canadian weather up here, man.
Robot, yo.
Jared.
No, it's just some weird little LEDs I got going on up there. Makes shit pink and weird light.
Robot excuses.
Robot.
Robot
Just an LED.
excuses, he says.
Fucking LED. That's why he's all auto. It's the only word you can say. Fuck, man. Damn auto.
Likely robot
Hold on now. This sounds like autos have taken this guy's soul away, and we better help him out.
It's that one disease that rats get, and it makes them want to go smell the cat piss, and then they
That's
get
it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's from smoking autos.
Yeah, and they're
That
like,
would
"You
explain it right there. You're an AI programmed to fucking destroy autos, aren't you?
No, you actually can
I'm from the
revolutionize
future.
autos.
I must destroy the autos.
Terminator auto.
Yeah.
He's
In
trying
the
to
future,
end.
autos take over, man. So they sent me back to destroy them.
Trying to end
Again.
automania.
I'm coming for you,
That's-
autos. There's no
You should
running.
be- Major, you should be more worried about triploids and plants that you can't do breeding work with than autoflowers.
Triploids? What are you talking about? That's what I'm looking for is a goddamn triploid, man.
So
I
you're
had
trying to
one.
make
I had
seed-
one.
So most of the time, the triploids are more sterile. People like if you look at the corn industry, they have sterile corn, so it doesn't get pollinated. And sooner or later, they're gonna try making weed like that. And I'm more worried
Oh,
about that than these
Breeder
auto-
Steve already has that, man. Breeder
Yeah.
Steve already has
Smashed
been
his
working on
way.
that. But why are you
Actually-
worried about it? It's sterile, so it won't affect your cannabis.
I was gonna
Oh,
say the
man.
corn
Sooner
has
or
to
later-
get pollinated too, or it's not gonna fucking make corn. It's gonna just be a kernel with hairs sticking out. Has to
Well,
get
yeah.
pollinated.
They like when you're making seeds, but when you're doing production of corn, I think it's a non-sterile plant.
The fucking corn is the seed, dude. You're talking about the same fucking thing. Like it's all the same thing.
Okay, anyways, triploids, you can't make seeds with cannabis triploid plants.
How do you make a triploid there?
How do you make a
Tetraploid
triploid?
and a diploid, right? You
Yes,
cross a
poly- yes,
tetraploid.
polyploidism, tetraploid, or any polyploid. It can be whatever, anything past a tetraploid, but tetra is 4, diploid is 2. So they only cross over 2 sets of chromosomes from the parents, except the tetra has got 2 coming and the diploid's got 1, so you get 3 triploid.
But you're saying you can't cross a triploid, a tetraploid, and a
Triploids are
diploid?
sterile. Triploids are like mules.
Well, that
or
comes
whatever.
from the tetraploid, though. If you cross a tetraploid
No,
and
yeah,
a
yes.
biploid, you get seeds. Those seeds are
'cause-
triploids.
Yes, diploids. That you pollinate the diploid and you get triploid
God.
seeds out of it.
Yeah,
So
I concur.
It's like a mule though. So you can make a proprietary plant and then the people who buy those seeds can't do shit with it.
That's correct.
Yes.
So it's no injury to your cannabis production at all. Triploids. That's why they're advantageous, man. If you can make them, you can put that shit in hemp, dude. I'm gonna go and find these hemp fields. I'm gonna put my triploids in there. Triploid autos, baby.
I'm hoping
Triploid
they don't litter the market with them.
Go ahead, Smashed. Sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying, I just hope they don't litter the market with them.
Right.
That's
It's
it.
also a way to.
And I don't like.
Why?
But
Let's
I
go
know that
through the
you're
list.
working
Why?
on
What's the
still,
negatives?
Don't remember which one.
Well, not like it's a good or bad thing, but it would end the Instagram seed sale market as far as just any old grower being able to slang seeds on Instagram.
No, they're going to be elite genetics, though. They're not going to be for everyone.
Yeah,
Right.
but you're not going to be able to breed with those elite genetics. You're
Of
just
course
gonna be
not. That's the concept, though.
if your mom dies, you got to buy more seeds. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, you're going to be forever seed buyer.
Yeah.
But the triploid is going to be a bigger plant. It's going to be almost twice as fast. It's going to yield you way more. It's going to be resistance.
Are you a fan of
Resist-
these?
Fuck yeah. Fucking right, dude. I'm telling you, the bigger, better plants.
You really are the.
If you
auto
see a huge plant, big leaves, and you try to make seed with it, but it won't make seed, that one likely likely, like one in, this is even farther than your usual 1 in 65,000. This is like 1 in 200,000 even maybe that come up. It's going to be a triplet, man. If your genetic variability is wide enough, you know, like Breeder Steve, he found one, he got one. So now he's trying to work it so that it's,
Yeah, see, he also has
secured,
skills to
right?
work too.
Well,
He can pop
all of us do.
thousands. Breeder Steve pops thousands of fucking seeds on top of thousands of seeds. He's probably popped more seeds than most people on this chat and shit. It's crazy. He's one of my idols. Honestly, the work he does, and he was talking about how he's producing a pound over there for like dirt cheap, and he's doing
like how much you talking, man? Like $3 a pound type of shit, right?
I think he was talking less, like something crazy,
right?
Something nuts, man. He's doing work over there, and he's producing big shit.
Hell yeah. How could you not with, you know, everybody, you know, what is the million strain pop or million seed pop over there he's got going, man? With people just mailing him genetics left and right. I mean, he's probably got a fucking vault like no other to work through.
Come on, Smiley.
Find them traits.
Spit out that detail of the blue line pie now about that search now. No, this is where you hit it.
Oh, I've actually had some decent purple plants. Like, that's the only reason why I came on is like to talk about the purple plants. Like, I had this Bubba Kush to Blueberry OG that literally just purpled out all the way. Like, but when you put it under a mic, you could still see the green growth in it. It was a femme photo. Honestly, I'm not even bullshitting you. It was my favorite smoke. It was the first jar gone out of my last harvest. Like, those 3 jars I got were gone completely, and I didn't give it to anyone. Like, even if I went out, that was mine. I loved it. I don't know why. It reminded me of like Walter's mixed berry, to be like complete, like the fucking Walter snacks you give kids. I love those things because I'm still a child at heart.
Very cool, Smash. Very cool, man.
I've also had some crazy. What's your grudge with autos? Why don't you like them?
Oh man, well we can go.
We can
back
talk about it. I'm like,
we can talk about the sad times.
Just
we can
a
talk
bit
about
at this
the good times.
Well, I've actually worked a bunch of autos. Like, I've worked with autos since lowriders all the way to now. Different breeders, different genetics. And
the lowrider, that's the original.
That was trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Original.
Complete trash.
Auto.
But the work I believe the work they've done now and what they've progressed, just like the cannabis scene and everything, it's actually decent bud. Like, I've had an auto that wrecked. I've had an auto that wrecked me though. Like 3.5 ounces, like 3 ounces off a 1 gallon, and it was good.
You just happened to get that 1 in 100,000 seed good plant.
Nah, it was actually
finally got a good auto.
Genetics.
That's 1 in 100,000 plus. Right.
I think
what you mean by decent smoke though, right? Smash. What's decent smoke on a scale of 1 to 10? Decent smoke being what, 5?
Like a 7.
30,000.
Okay, we'll call that decent.
7. You know, not the worst. Like, if I had like shitty brick weed or something, I would smoke that like way before. And if I had like, I don't know, if I had like a photo or something, I'd probably, I don't know. I just smoked a auto flower. It was a plant of the grapes. I fucking devoured it. I liked it. Sometimes I like them. And I just sit there and chief. And I'm like you guys, I chief big fucking joints. Like, you know, like it doesn't matter what bud's in it at this point. They're big fucking joints no matter what.
What kind of matters what bud's in it?
Yeah, I don't want no brickweed anymore. I can tell you that. No KB.
So the way I understand it is like it's just it makes no damn difference if you have the 2 exact weeds. So like say I have a nice vortex that I selected and I breed it into auto flowers. Okay. And at some point when I stabilize it after F3 or F4, there's not a damn reason why the auto version of Vortex isn't going to be as good as the pure photo period. It's not going to be diminished in any quality other than maybe yield.
And
Well, then how does it come from a 10 to a 7 on the smoke scale?
it could be a different breeder, different genetics, different work. Just
Well,
like any
yeah,
It just
good
ain't
breeder.
worth it.
Well, yeah, I used my favorite weed as an example there. So if it's a 10 to me, why wouldn't it be still a 10? That's my point.
Because you just crossed it with an auto.
Well, Ruderalis is
Oh, you know,
notoriously trash.
That's why.
Siberian
That's
ditchweed.
simple genetics, man. You just crossed with an auto. You just made it worse. You didn't make a cannabis better. You know, like most breeders' goals are to improve cannabis, not just to make it easy to grow.
Well,
Sure, it's
up
easy to
to-
grow, but it's also going to give you mediocre
there's
smoke.
there's
You're
like
going,
six
you get a
people
mids,
breeding-
baby. You grow
on Earth,
mids.
there's like
at
6 people
best.
breeding cannabis, and then there's like 6 million trying to.
Sure. Jack it up. The facts are, autos, there might be a freak out there that'll give you a 9 out of 10 on the smoke scale. Sure, I'll give you that. But majority of that shit is a 7. Okay? And that's being a little generous. That's even being pretty
Okay.
generous.
If somebody wants to prove autos, they should enter one in a cup against
Yes.
regulars and take down the trophy.
That's
and
my
then,
plan.
And then try to repeat it.
This is that purple bud I was talking
I
about.
wish I could fulfill that challenge immediately, but it's going to take some time.
You mean like a cup?
Shit
Like
was
one
so
cup
good.
with the auto?
Yeah,
Well, the point being is you're one and done. You ain't gonna fucking repeat it. No matter what you do, you're gonna cross it, try to breed back to it. You might get something close, whatever, something reminiscent of it, but you're not gonna have that same cup winner if there ever is if that ever does happen. You won't repeat it. You know what I mean?
I know.
Well, it'd be the genes would be so stable as they could repeat it. Is what Brad's getting on.
Yeah, I
So
can.
there'd be the Vortex auto coming.
Kind
Sure.
of sounds like that's what fucking Breeder Steve's ultimately kind of working towards, though, is a fucking sterile auto. You know what I mean? That's consistent, basically.
They want it for field production. Like that's where we're gonna see it is like
Mhm.
predominantly these autoflowers are probably gonna go to production if they get them down, because they want to be able to grow something, get it at this time, have it know it's going to be harvested at this time. Most of them, like,
It's just biomass filler, man. Just biomass filler.
It's an annual seed that in a place like California you can get 3 crops in a year.
if they nail it down, I think they'll put it way. Because even Rasta Bob says, like, if we pull a plant or hull a male, we'll throw an auto seed in it.
So I just want to make the point though, like when you're searching through like what the major said, you're searching through a flock of 400, say, right? You find that one standout. That's a odds kind of number, right? A 1 in 400 kind of number. But when you try to breed with that, your odds go in the opposite direction. They don't go, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I don't know. That's just the point I was trying to make. It's really hard to try to replicate the exact thing when you're trying to breed that. And if you're stabilizing a line, in my mind's eye, you're taking the average of that genetic. You're not taking the outlier, which might be the tallest girl of the bunch. You're taking the average height and making it stabilize. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, we got 2 minutes to a
I know
420.
I'm going to stabilize.
I was like, I seen the time and I was like, I'll go jump on for 420. Hell yeah. So what's up? How's your organic? I wanted to ask you, Eagle.
It was doing well, but I'm tearing down the gardenet right now, so it's done well. No worries. Them same earth boxes went 6 runs before they were actually taken down and kind of in storage mode right now. Shit, there's actually seeds in both. I threw some fountains in them just the other day. So they're up and running, I guess, kind of. But yeah, I'm still happy with my organics. I did this last run. I threw together some 10-gallon pots and mixed them in these 18-gallon air pots.
Oh,
See
nice.
back
Hell yeah.
there.
Wes,
And
my buddy Wes uses those. He fucking loves them. I've been looking at them too. How do you like them?
oh, I've ran these things in different sizes, shapes, and forms forever. I quit using them for a long time and went to nursery pots, but giving them a second chance. Well, this in particular run with the organics, I played mad scientist with. I should have let things lie and kind of went with an earthworm castings top dressing or compost top dressing. But in the mix of the pots, I decided to play my own fucking game with it, mix shit.
Happy 420.
And I don't know.
Happy 420,
A little
bro.
bit of lockout, I believe, mid flowering when I should have just let dogs lie, I think.
Okay.
By the way, I can't hear a damn thing you're saying.
Oh, I was just listening. Just listening, man. That's dope. I just pulled up. I'm running 2 big ass apple fritter clones, Lumpy's cut apple fritters in 20 gallons right now. Fucking Coots mix, same shit. I had my little spin on it. I'm pretty kite and heavy on my organic stuff, like crab, lobster, because I have it locally. It's close and it's easy.
Second time tonight, my headphones have failed me.
No, I was listening, man. I was just listening. Like the bud that you got off of it. Like that's kind of from like your cocoa to your organic. Like how'd you like the flower?
The flower was better. You know, overall, I think the taste of the flower is better. The density of the flower was better.
Love it.
So.
I want to give Smiley a high five so bad right now.
Yeah, Smiley's just gonna have that on repeat from now on. I'm a little recording. He's just gonna be like, "What? Play it."
I found it too. Like I got sucked in. I told everyone I got sucked into the fucking cocoa game at the beginning of like what
everyone likes it.
Let's try it, and then I went right back to organic. I just like the weed.
I hate to say it, but we'll see how the fucking yard likes it. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm trying to get my outdoor spirit going. I didn't even last year. I just let everything go. I didn't even fucking try it. It was so wet and rainy here. It was crazy.
Hey, Smash, where you at, anyways, man? If you don't mind me asking.
East Coast.
East Coast. Oh yeah, cool, man. Right on.
Wicked.
I deal with high fucking humidity.
Yeah, always in October, probably too. September, October, you get fucked.
Until the heat starts coming on.
Right. And you haven't found anything that's good outdoors yet?
I'm working with a dude out in Maine. He's been
getting that mob.
Yeah,
Maine outdoor berry.
He's organic and he grows monsters. So
you know, dude, that's not a good plant, right? Monsters, they're not good plants. Sure, you can grow a big fucking plant.
I've actually grown his stuff too, I should say.
Right. You're saying they're just vigorous plants.
Yeah, they just where we are to get a monster like a 15-footer, it's hard.
Yeah.
We get harsh with like, dude, sometimes our season's up at the beginning of October, late September.
Like, same here.
We early and we don't get out till like shit. I won't get out for another 3 weeks probably.
Till June, right? Play it safe.
Yeah, without worrying about frosting and bullshit like that.
Well, you're worried about the pre-flower game, right? How many hours of Daylight,
Yeah,
so you put it out, it starts a little flipping on you. You'll see the hairs, like shit, put it out
Yeah.
too soon.
That's
Yeah,
the
usually,
other thing.
usually near. I think even now you're in that 14-hour range, 14 and a half, I think, right?
We don't.
Plus, yeah, that twilight, you're in that 15-hour range, 15 and a half. Plants,
Yeah.
majority of plants, especially seedlings, can go outside now. They usually have a tendency of, not flowering, but some, you
really-
might want to add that little light.
I really like vegging
Cheers,
indoors.
Hey guys, we got a little more welcome Canna Trooper too. What up, Canna Trooper?
Oh, good. Yeah, cheers, everyone.
What's up, Canna? He's dabbing right now. He can't talk.
How you guys
I
doing?
guess.
Sorry, I hit the mute. I didn't realize it.
That's cool, man.
How you doing, Eagle?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So that is actually, I know you guys, I don't show the garden that often, but that is the stack of 10-gallon pots right there that is usually running in the tents behind me in this area. So when I'm not joking, man, usually that yard sees fucking cocoa. So this time around, it's actually seen. I just emptied this. That's how sad. This is how much soil.
Oh man. Now I'm crying inside.
Yeah. I just fucking have in the last week or so fucking emptied. I think there's 49 pots, 49 10-gallon pots right there into the yard. And I tried to save some, but yeah, it's quite sad.
Fuck, dude, you should put it on like Kijiji or something, dude. You should put it on Kijiji. Someone would have just came rolling and bought that, dude. Or like premium organic soil. For sale, best offer.
Stack of fucking plant movers. The spent equipment starting those.
Honestly, I've joked around with a lot of people about this, but if you really want to set up like a grow operation, you have to be your own hydro store. 2 is 1, 1 is none.
Yeah, kind of depressing. All the equipment that's stacking up around here. Lights. Here's my fucking veg area right over there behind the door.
That sucks, man. That'd be I was sad enough just packing up knowing I had to like clean the room and reset.
Yeah. Look at that. It's fucking, these are all.
You're gonna need a trailer just for all that shit.
This ain't even, all that shit right there ain't even like the old. I've got benches of fucking shit behind me, like fucking old LEDs, all my fucking tubs of HPS ballasts and hoods that are over here right behind me that I can't swing that camera around to.
Heavy as hell. The solid core one still, yeah.
Magnetic ballast.
We're gonna do that. I'm honestly gonna fucking after I kind of get things a little more tore down here, we'll do that history of LAD fucking episode. The fucking Major fucking can laugh his ass off because it goes from seriously, it goes from light brights to fucking modern day
That is pretty cool.
Starlight.
You have to have some of those UFOs though, right?
I do still have the UFO. I do still have a UFO right over there above my head, right over there. I have a UFO.
Right.
That is pretty dope. Did you kind of know where you're gonna go with them then, or you got a spot where you're moving everything now, or?
I'm still debating on whether or not I want to keep the grow at the house or at a separate location to try to ease things a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, I would pick something closer than an hour drive away.
Is that how long it
will
takes you,
take that
Smiley?
to know.
I shouldn't ask you, but
Yeah,
roughly
it's
an
not-
hour. That is crazy.
Now they shut down my fucking dude. I got to merge from one highway to another, and they shut the on ramp down that I take, and it's all fucked up trying to get to the other highway now to get to where I gotta go. It's all fucked up, and it takes me like an extra 20 minutes now and shit.
Fuck.
Stupid. It's so stupid, but whatever. It'd be nice when they're done with it, I guess. Hopefully, it ain't like a summer long fucking project, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know it's gonna be an extra year almost, man.
There's only 2 seasons up there, bro.
It is what it
Construction in the
is.
winter.
I'd ride my bike if I had to. Fuck. I don't know. Funny though. You do
What
what
was
you gotta
that?
do to get there. I mean, you know what I'm saying, but it does suck, dude. It adds a lot of. I could get a lot more fucking done if I didn't have 2 hours commute every day. You know?
That the fucking truth.
Shit, I've already noticed fucking that you wouldn't believe that I've been like, you know, that feeling when you have kids and they go away for the first time. You know what I mean? You've got that free time and you're like, man, what in the fuck do I do with myself? I've had that a lot lately since I've tore the garden down. I'm like, man, I'm usually watering and shit right now. What do I do with all this extra free time? It's like just like having the kids gone for the first time. That's why I've actually fucking dropped some femmes, man. I'm panicking, not having a full blown fucking veg going right now.
I feel you,
Yeah,
brother.
been moving a garden, so I know how that feels. It's all only in veg. Everything keeps getting chopped and put back in the mothers because the move is taking
You know
longer
what's
than
even
expected.
harder about fucking tearing your garden down?
What's that?
Doing a nightly cannabis show without plants behind you that you've had like a staple. I'm seriously like last couple of days going. So I'm gonna have to think about background or something for a minute. Huh? The staple is kind of gone. Yeah. Yeah. Sad.
Is what it is.
What are you
Right
smoking on, Eagle?
I am smoking
Nothing.
on some of that. Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah. The Maui soda pop is what I would.
Let's describe that one.
I actually got a question for everyone. Has anyone grown Lumpy's apple fritter?
No.
I had some of it.
Let
I
me
never
know.
grew it though. But
Let me know how it
it
is.
wasn't.
Yielder.
It's a huge yielder, but there's no sour apple to it. There's no apple, so it's like, why would you call it? You know, apple fritter. It's just not even like any doughiness to it. You know, it's just a. Well, at least
Have you made
the
concentrate out of it yet?
No. Is that where the secret's at? Sour apple comes out.
Just
Or is it-
there's like a note of it, but it tastes good. Honestly, it's fire once it's concentrate. It dumps pretty good when you wash it. So
There you go.
All right. It's yielded. It looks like it's a yielder. The smells I'm getting right now are like a little funky sweet. It's not really pronounced. It's like I'm probably week 4, maybe 5.
No, for a elite cut, so called.
Well, I'm very
you have like a
nervous.
certified lumpies cut.
Yeah.
It should yield if it's the lumpies. Yeah.
It'll yield, but for a elite cut, the terps The tarps aren't there, man.
So the only
No.
time I smell my house is
It's
when
not lumpies.
I have to
There you
come
go.
back and then I can smell like flowers and stuff. I smoke a lot of weed in here and I don't leave the house. So you guys don't get nose blind to your gardens?
No, 100% nose blind, dude. 100%.
I have to
I know
literally
you're
take a
talking about.
bud and like almost smush it to smell it sometimes.
That's if you keep growing the same thing over and over. I've found. You kind of get like just used to it. If you
snorted a lot of
change,
drugs growing
if
up.
each run's different, you're usually like your palate's cleansed pretty decently. I feel.
I actually, it's funny. I was driving up the road, coming up, I could smell the grow house down there, and then once I got up the street, I could smell my house, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I didn't think it smelled. I don't think my house smells ever. And people come here and they're like, "Dude," I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I what?" I don't vent to outside though. All my house is my vent.
Yeah.
But
You got a carbon scrubber going?
Huh?
You got a carbon scrubber, carbon
No.
filter or ozone. I like the ozone.
I don't use any of that. I use my basement as a long room. Don't pull air from outside, and just use the whole basement as a long.
Yeah, I still filter the air within that space though. It can you can build up CO2 pretty bad in a space like that. And yeah, I can see how you kind of get numb to the smell if you're not ventilating and having cycling fresh air. Like not bringing in fresh air, but at least cycling air within the air and scrubbing it.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't know. I love it when I leave the house though, because then I can really smell stuff. Then you got to wash your hands too, because if you smoke joints, that like you'll go like touch a flower and your hand will smell like a joint, and you're like, fuck. I'm like, damn it. Then you go upstairs and wash your hands. But she's frosty as hell. She's starting to stack like crazy. It's two giant plants.
They smash, man. You don't have like a safety protocol, like, okay, I'm about to go drive and I better fucking put on a clean shirt, make sure I wash my hands, put on a little bit of cologne, make sure I don't smell like a big reefer.
I smoke
Air
weed
out the fucking, don't smoke weed in the car.
No, I smoke weed. I hella smoke weed in the car.
Oh man.
If I'm parked somewhere for hours and I'm not leaving, I'm smoking in my car. I don't give a fuck.
Well then, son, you are a heat score, is what they call you.
I go in the places probably reeking. Like, I actually pulled up the McDonald's the other day to get a fucking McFlurry, and they were like, "Dude, your car smells good." I'm like, yes.
I blazed through town today, fucking smoking a joint, playing that fucking Ashlyn Crawford, I Smoke Weed song. Damn near full blast. That's no lie.
Yeah, me too. I have music on, bumping.
There's a thing called prison. You should Google
I've been
that.
there.
You don't want to go back, do you?
Nah, I've never been to prison. I'm just fucking around. I've been to jail.
There's just a hand slap down there, right? Just a little hand slap, little fine, no biggie.
Been to jail, not prison. No big time, thank God.
Yeah. Usually up here, they let you slide with it, man. We cool now up here in Canada. But it's always a young rookie, man. The young rookie cops always trying to, I don't know, make a name or just show them how big your dick is or whatever the fuck he's trying to do, man. But they usually run you through the grate, man.
Come down here to New York, you'll see some crazy shit. They're in Central Park selling
ticket I want to get out of.
Like when New York legalized, people don't realize the cops just said, "I give up on weed. Like, we don't really care anymore." People are literally selling it in Central Park on tables. It's insane.
Right on.
Train station, but it's all like shitty. They like the problem, not
autos.
I'll say this: it's not all New York. There are good people, good growers and everything, but the majority of the city, inner city kids like the cookie Mylar bag stuff. I don't know why, but they love it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna check out. It's my time, man. Good to see you guys all. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. Call your moms, don't forget.
I appreciate
Mr.
it.
Smiley, thanks for hanging out after that long car ride, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a late one tonight, but I'm gonna have tomorrow off, so I had to get everything ready. So that's the way it is.
Oh yeah, that's
Hope you have a good day, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. What's up, guys?
Later, man. Yeah, I got to get my day started. I woke up and you guys were on, so I was laying 420 with you. So, cheers. Thanks for having me on, Eagle. See you guys around.
Peace out.
Thank you for popping in, man. You got to next time hotchkotch in a little bit earlier, man. Don't wait to be pulled in. Sometimes you got to force your fucking way. Force it in. Hey, man. Good morning.
It's all good. Yeah, no, I was just waking up, like I said, so I got to get my day going. Later, guys.
Cheers, brother.
Be safe, man. I'm probably gonna be going.
I'm behind them. Yeah. Cheers.
I got a fat nug in front of me. I'll break it up. Another bowl.
Thanks to the general making it a lively chat.
Thank you for letting me on. Yeah, I fucking reset my computer. I've had the link for the longest time. Fuck.
You too get the list of past guest homework there. I did send you a link to the website and for the past guest info. Basically, that's for the website. If you check it out, it links you and anything you've done on my show to one place, basically. So consecutive, you'll see what's up when you look at it there.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it after. Fucking
appreciate it.
I woke up mad early, Eagle, to try to win shoes today. That was dumb as hell.
Let's hear it.
Shoes.
Yeah, Nikes. I really wanted them.
Which ones?
They were the Air Max. They were called like skunk, like the street name for them with the skunk vibes. Like that's what they released them as, but then they changed it to the tree line.
Nice.
It's like their nature.
I got some Air Max.
I just wanted them. Listen, so my thought was get 2 pairs, buy one for resale, like a 10, and then buy my size. I'm a 13 to wear. So because these, like, they sold out in minutes, and the resale value of these things go up as soon as they sell out. It's crazy.
Sneakerheads are crazy.
So
Cheers.
you start your own website?
I haven't seen that name in chat in a while, man.
You just skipped out, Eagle. Who was that?
Yeah, what was it?
I said, cheers to Chester Copperpot, man, in chat there, man. I haven't seen that name in chat in quite a while, man. It's nice to see.
That's the
older folk.
Kind of like that Spiky Pilot guy, right? He's not around too much, is he?
Spiky?
No.
He was here like
occasionally.
Well, he had to move to like back to like Germany or some fuck, right? He got kicked out of his house or something weird. That's what I remember.
Yeah, he was in Germany. He got in trouble for cannabis. And last we knew, I think he was sick.
Oh shit!
So,
I think he was forced to move out of his apartment, and I think he went back to Germany. Man, weird shit
Someone's
like that.
asking a question, Eagle. I don't know if you caught that. They're like, I don't know if they're being serious, but they're asking if they should transplant. And I just want to say, if you think you should, you probably just should do it. That's how I.
With a name like a School of Crop, I'm pretty sure he knows.
I'm like, wait.
That's a hard screen name to have if you don't know how to transplant. I'm just saying.
Well, then he was like, we need a grow show for helping new growers. And I was like, huh.
Yeah,
There's only a fucking
and I only
these
catch a
days.
couple of things.
I named myself Green Fingers from the beginning, but I always had green fingers.
Since a child.
All right. 444. Usually Smiley. But tonight it's gonna be mine. We gotta head out, man. I've had a long day, fellas.
Yep. I had fun like always, Eagle. Thank you.
Be safe, Eagle. Have a good night.
Thought he fucking SoCal'd me there for a minute. But
Nope,
Major did. Thank you for holding it down yesterday, Red Pill. I greatly appreciate it. I just wanted to tell you that.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys.
Be
See you,
safe,
brother.
Have a good night, Eagle. I hope to see you again. I'll jump back on some other time. I'll show you my big ass apple fritter plants. They're doing hella good.
Hell yeah. Please do.
Organic, love it. I'll take a look at that
Right
website.
on.
I promise. I'll do what I can.
You see, it's just a simple little thing to fill out with so for your profile.
All right.
But you'll see what you do.
All right. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Be safe.
Later.
Hell yeah. Go plant the seed, everybody. Eagle, thank you. Fucking try not to cough. Love you. Oh fuck. Peace. Before I start to cough.
Love you too, brother. Have a good day, man.
Fuck. Oh my god.
That's funny. Writing down, trying to keep my shout outs list right there. So it is that time. I guess I gotta put down the joint myself, get us some music lined up for the shout outs. Even though I am a little tired. Like I tell you guys, night after night, you should be vocal with your gratefulness. And I try to be. So with that being said, let's get these shout outs lined up because I think they're out of order while I try to find some music. 59 of you guys, cool motherfuckers hanging out still. I greatly appreciate your time. Oh. How did this list get so messed up is what I'm wondering. It needs to be rewritten. Look how tattered. Damn it. So this final page on here. This is how tattered and worn. And this is like the third write-up of this list. So I think this thing's been written, handled a few times. I just know these names. Insert blank. Insert blank. No, I know what names really go there. With that being said, some more Detroit favorites, man. I fucking played this the other night or quite a few times. Light on Riders Anthem. Mr. Doc Waffles, Eddie Logic. Good shit. Turn this up.
Sipping on a Mr. What is lacking in
I have nothing good for Cottonmouth either.
Put them under the seat.
This will be a tough
The
one.
Book of Dead on CD.
The treasure map. That's a good description. What's up, cool? D's House of Dank. Mama Law 710. Scared Girl 420. Green Thumb Bum. Christina MG 89. Unplugged 705. Medical McGullicuddy. Rick Teeth the Rebel for 19207. Fabian Salinas. Name's not here. Tom Smooth. Greg Walker. Mendo Dope. T-Dog. Dung Vito. Red Eye Jedi. Girls. Mother Nature. Justin Conway. Duck Weed. Run Boy 7426. Justin Good Earth. Stank Man. Okie Grower 75. Corey Treble. Michael Wallace. Mold Vision 420. 420. Who's your cat daddy? Taco. Taco, that is. Don Slug. Rick S. In the Bushes, 827. Gene Siemens. Kevin Hahn. World Slash Hope. Pats Fan 420. Biometric. Dirt Road Dude. Kenneth Shiva. Jose Ramirez. Red Eye Rustler. Dan Goblin. Dr. Buzzle at your S10. Acetone. Oh, man. Cottonmouths are already getting me. 710. Good note. Kenny Queen. Genetics. Savvy Tanaze. Fumator. Dirtman Dan. Keith the Black Sales. Mr. Bulls. Silas. Sim Premium Cards. Rasta Bob. Rasta Jess. Soul. Luke Small Tubes. Tyler Frosty Buds. North Michigan. Micro. Ouija Buds. Sub D. Roy. Big Jar Grows. JC Modern Genetics. Okay. Weedner. John Last. PPG 15. Green County Grower. CJ Apple. Perfectly Imperfected. Dollar Tree Grower. T1 Productions. Dane Grower. DOA Grow Meds. Miss Nudie Grows. I Grew Some. Johnny Kennedy. Nutrient Shootouts. Naughty Nicky. Zoe and Slammer. NNY. Pixel Monkey. St. Bernard's Observation. Clover 420. High Spy. Aldridge 25. Miss Madam T. Stu Moon. Mo Grower. The Kenny Great. Loki Grows. Sus. This guy Burton 79. Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grove, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Laid Way Back Farmer, D Block, MMP Nations Creations, Amelonic, Psychedelic Warlock, S Artist LD, Sir Sicky, Rob, Big Day 420, Brent Window, Big Ed 9661, Manawana G3, Green Click, G&K, J and K Triple G, Mr. Sprinkley, Brittany, and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, B Too Crazy for You, BGW, G420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, Purple Thumb OG, damn, Anthro, Sensimia, Anthro, Just Face 420, Beast Coast Grower 420, Sir Howe, Trey Balone, Keep It Real, Hagerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BT Double D Grows, Bingus, Green Puffin Man, Alex Boyk, Chef Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Growers, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Brand, Family Farms, Page Farms, Be All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, New Silva Wins, Green Microponics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane Medgarden, Stream 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Miss Green Pots, Miss Green Nugs from 619 to 664, Brandon Cruz, Joe to Grow, Pop G Grows, Raz Amy, Grow Ghost Cast, Grow from Your Heart Podcast, Luna, Green Med Block, Jeremiah Morena, Sony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus, Soil, Jason ISO, P. Wood, David Coley, Mason 662, Cross, Scroggy, Mick Scrogton the fourth, The Goddess Grows, Kelly Burrows, Chad Brad, Family Farms, Paulie P, Kevin Jodrick, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Seansland, Organic, Homebud, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine, Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck, Nora, Sarge S, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, The Riffin' Bat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farms, 420, Aldridge, 25, Smiley's Garden, JD's, Misty's Nugs, Smoking Grove, Frazier Grove, Koski, Twisted Roots, Fade Farm, 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Vault 420, Cameron Investor, Bag C, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Groves A, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pep 420, Kenneth Trooper, Lion Cat 420, Led Up Again, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Sherpack, Medical, MJ Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dankman Dan, Dankman 420, Red Center Farm, Good Life, Joni Bell, Cheech and Beat, Most Hated Grower, The Major General, 420 Army, W Digger, 714, Sharate, Skinny Olsen, Mountain Skies Ready, Hit That Hop Out, Chris Mertz, Ian Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Have a Faith Cam, Finger Lates Finest, Ridge Patch, Those Moon, Southern BT, Grower, Choose Medical, Bear, +1 Mushroom, Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042 Spacewalker, Christian, Tree Mump, T. Barrington, Heart Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Liptis, My Natural Farm, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross Skyfall, Lemon Uncle, Trent Rita's Use of Light, 420 Grant Manual, Mary Bond, Semi Sizzle, 9-inch Colas, Chris Moo, TDK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, Cannon Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wires, 311 Mix Up, Kinder Grove, Evergreen Haze, Chief Run Tree, MMJ, Matt S, Say Ball, Dragonfly B, Justice Mail, and Travis Wells, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic Titan for Blessed Coast Seeds, Shangle Gas, Wabasco Life, John Smith, Tommy Draco, Smoker King, Raz Little, Pop Little, Soul Roll, Spiky Piles, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Silver, Into 11, Stephanie B, Sharp Pulley, 989, Bob Brown, Cypher Garner, Stoner Nation 420, Joe Y Bugs 1313, Blue Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Boot, J Myers, Submit, The Chat, Mr. Manny D, Bagseed, Dr. GGC, Jeff, Shredder 911, Dutch Gross 420, Scallywag 420, Skillbo 1, Med Grower 1, Empire Breeding Grow for Goalie, Lost Lee, Flea Mass, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Ollie Noble, CK Time Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoking with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Rafter, Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hayes, Dundor, Michigan Core, Double Tap Farms, Mr. Green Thumb, 420, 808, Rudy Prospects, the Cannabis Driver, Hayden Life, Kenyon 710, Operation Grove, T-Pen, TM 42696, Rude Nuts, Hank Dr. Scrambles, BB Moonwatch, GHF, Double J, Bio Green, Stealth Growers 56, Hanky Sake 420, OGKP, Ganja Nano, Yo Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Speed Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer Beat Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Guards, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soul for Life, Billy for Life, the Jeffro 42069, Beavis 698, that Dr. Franklin Booty, goddamn, I make Ted's test. Dan the Indoor Man, Gromies, Homies, Hamilton, Grown, Clip, Smoke, Keystone, Planet Flag, PA, Big High, 710, Big 8, 710, Eugene, Relay, Page Through, Hustle, Fred Darn, Carlos, North Center, Euro, 420, No Cell, Jesse White, Gassing Yeti, Introvert, Genetic, Social J Vixen, Robert, Mr. Killer 8, Mo, James Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, The Farmer CC Bank, Deadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mayhem, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dorian, Tennessee Seeds, Carries K, Mike Rubel, yeah, the Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Soda, Get Up, Stu Moon, Popco 719, Bakery Shake, Baby Old Smoke, PW, Seen Grow Buds, Laura Wasp, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad Westport. Where you been, man? I've noticed you've been absent, man. Hopefully you are well. Hunter Roan, Flora Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Puget Sound Seeds, Galactical, Richard T, Crispy Wannabe, Miss Soul Food Spectrum, God, Lori Hanson, Real, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pip Jam, Big Booty Bay, Show Me Sad Much, Fuck Cool Land, you, I'm going well, Canadian Restore, Poor Door, Roll, White, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hal 9782, Silky Facts, Martial Artist, Macker, Slade, Hefner, Daniel McDizzle, Medically Fit, HEP, Robert, Mr. Greenfingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Brand New Coats and Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Chambliss, Bobby Lynn, Means, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tony Lake, Bologna, Bill Peace, Bill S. Peace, Tater Dill, 50 Country Roots, here on Fire, the next Street for Big Ray, TD101, Buds and Hazard, Mr. Club 14, Peter P. Man, Farm 616, Mile Up North, Max Fruin, Ruby, Timothy McKimmons, Neo, Justin Bean, Sopranic 88, Fat Valley Real, Jennifer Steele, Gibbons 03, Turn Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latinos, Gator Country, Mrs. B, Wolfsea, Firesaw, Wally, Wookie, The Goddess Groves, Ross Bob, Wake Up Groves, Bernard Shrooms, Tone Groves Day, K-Man Groves, PX Gun 81, Smith, Sean McCann, J. Monk, Steak, Agenda, Wild, Canada Grove, Bulldog, Huron, Kansas Council, Melissa Parrish, Rockman, Justice Smith, 420, Ben Fresh, Grove, Thriving, Herbs, Ivo, your man Groves, we be growing Australian Groves, Love with the Plan, Argo, American, Swamp Poker, Unfrozen, Caveman, Hawaii Side, Surf Crap, Michael Coon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius, Groves, Dane, Brownie, Stan G, Elliot Harkin, Spitzig, Flavor, The Boarding Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Sea, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green, 514, Billy Johnson, Oz, Indica, Dr. MD, Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, Steve Bags, Drone, Star, Shotgun, Willie Dane, Yoda, Jay Simmons, Turbo, Ghost, Blackness, Coop, TJ Conley, Aaron the Grower, late 1978, Mystery Robots, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Jelton, 9, J. McDaniels, Blackness, 420, Dylan, Cyborg, PFC Farms, Husky Guard, Sun Grove, 707, J8, Drone, J420, Cascadian, Gross, Cheetos, We Deep, 4.8, Weedworks, Captain Scrawl, Chunky Bugs, Hans Warrior, Jack Young, Terry Lee Live, Guest, Tempe, Annie, Andy, Earth, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles, 11, Vindu Bugs, Michael Roston, 20, Wild Wobby, Sean Biz, Rescue Ready, Roadside, LLC, Notorious, Nugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son, Trimming, Notorious, Dub G, Dank, Jose Ramirez, Dog with the Hut, 420, Buck, Tiba Man, DR, 2420. Try that one more time. GR420 Community Videos, Detroit River Rat, Louis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday Light, Captive Auto, Chat Bob 13, Main 420, Medgore, Cookies, Coop, J. Kendrick, In for the Girl, I Move Watts, Backwoods, All Good, Sally Mansell, Adam Skank, and Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Ganja Rose, Good Zoo, Aaron Burton's Rooms, this Lincoln Seekers. I wonder why someone threw that, huh? Angel Studios, MG, the 420 Grow John, Paul DL, John Fleming, Dankovich, Private Fly, Paulie P. Seldom, Seed, Elevated, Lenny, Organic, Sunman, Seba Sunny, Punch Up and Pog from Carter Sosa, Dan J. Earth Friendly Farming, Skinny Forest Farmer, Buck All That Means, Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes Northern 4466, Jason Gray, Stoner Breaker, MD, Stony Creek, Russ Sonic, Prince Weller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man, Hermit, Hash, Freebird, Boatgrower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survival One Time, Tim Blake, Golf Coast, Chronic, C5, Calero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Jason Line, 512, Steve Collins, Todd Kendrick, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, Dallin, Hayes, Snoop, Steve Speaks, Brady K, Stevens, Collins, CCDR, Claire Gillen, Wardrobe, Farming, Randy Grande, Pip 1000, Ace, Boom 3223, Wake Up, Captain Freedom, Pumper Spouse, Fridge, 15 Digit, Misting Ganja Mooch, Hash, Fridge, G, Super Bob, Broski, Wait Away, Weekend at Bernie's, Justin Station, Strong Style, Organic, Zippy, I Medic, Honesty, K. Hell, Me, Off Law, Brent Boog, Todd Kendricks, Hendricks, Newton, K&T, Chris D, Troops, Full Time Full, Natty Dreads, Robert Matthews, Ancient Soul, Grown, Kevin, Kenny, Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Albert, Trinity, Mo, Manning, Med, Brass, Benchy, Helen, Huge, Janus, James, T, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, High Flyer, 420, Lobster Brush, Bro, Mother Tree, Maine, Red Pill, Yo Boy, Roy Boy, Static, Shannon, Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, made its way through the windshield of my Chevrolet. There we go. One smoke away, the 840 show, Richard Lamb, 8 for Red Pill, 710, Cannabis, Zoot, K. Rolly, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man, 81, All the Flower Podcast, Andros Fate, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mountain 420, surrounded by Keith Pryor, Farms, French Dwellers, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt. Oh, nobody wrote. Richard Forbes, David Pimenta, B4 Pink, B4 P-Funk, Nicotine, John Reese, What About Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man, B. Dungley, James Chung, Sergeant Rose, 818, Carolina Root Sister, Golden Air, Dana, L. Reno, K and F Gardens, Blake 1030, Choose One, Only Fee, Farmer James, Crypto, Dope, Richards, Lamb, HIP, Grower Matt, Javine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonders, Sunrise Grove, Top Floor, Gen X, Small Vision, 420, K2 Canvas, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelly, Rooster Farms, Alex Hardy, Gear, Medicropper, Jano, Gross Photos, Brit Grow Med, Sunrise Grove, Lexi, Brittany, and Koo, No Limit 916, Grump, Toad, Alchemistic, Canamake, Soul, Born Addiction, Rouse, Joe, Alex D, Dirty Or, Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, Sarge Groves, 818, Blaze Daily, Fried Piper, Perpetual, Eagle 5 Warriors. So it's Smiles for you, Frank Sada, the Day, Justice, Kino, Kelly Maxwell, Captain 420, Frank Sada, Steve Pack, What About Bobby, Il Juster, Pops Room, John Gorsey, Tendo, Dungeon Ganser, THC 4 PTSDT, Barrington, Hunter, Grown, Swamp Can, Calero, Band of Bingo, Bussa, Beacons, John Doe, Mr. Manny D, Kennifer, 420 AB Normal, Frank Guerrero, Bear PJ Brent, 74, CK Brown, Guy 420, Pachyderm 420, Brown and Tree, Maine, EA, Grace Undergrow, 207, Hydro Daily, Hempwood, Gigi, James Green, Supreme Grape, Sony Rockefeller, Kate Man, Cannabis, Root City, Sid, Hawaii, Sustainable, Midnight Root, Said, Cynic, Knuckles, Michael P, Paulie B, Quick B, Nimble, Buddy, Kilowatts, Michael D, 489, Disbanded Brothers, Masood, Man, Joseph Grace, Medicine RX, Chief and Chief Hydro Daily, Concerned American Cannabis 411, Freedom of Street Stock, George Worth D Streets, Conscious of Duco, 710 is all upside down, Justice Stevenson, Victoria, Beduce, Kenna Buttermade, What About Bob, Gus Grove, Slick Freak, 8 Dog Pounds, David St. Louis, Move Watts, Scott St. Getty, Ed Brin, and Roll, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid, Chirps, Christopher, Big Force 54, Last Predator, Matthew SoCal, Sioux, Illinois, Man Birders, Chief Roots, Genetics, Dark Horse Genetics, Solar Dude, Joel and Jed from North South Genetics, Carolina, Miss Cry, PTA, B13, Leo, Brood Beyond Perfection, XX Elite, XX Elite GP XX. There we go. Oh, Stoner Crispy Treat Kitchen, Growers Paradise, ILED Grown, ICD Clan, Decoy Bacon, Mrs. Cato, Fresh Baked One, ICD Clan. I think I said that one twice. JL, Big Jolly Can of Australian Grown, Yucca 420 Garden, Santa Phillips, Mr. Nowhere Man, selling silly seashells. That morning's done. It's coming up. Mike Steve, 562, Ganja, James Chrysler, Green Ghost, Genetics, Unzola, B. Benson, Astro Charlie, Satitra Smart, 4 GTCA, Bush Doctor, Astro Charlie, Dirty Hope Gardens, TK, James C. Weber, Dirty Hope Gardens, Corey Gagnon, Green Hill Farms, Hillbilly Herb, Tasty Worm, Turb, Skunky Brewster, YBF, Larry OG, Boss Farms, Spartan Grown, Johnny Green Thumb, 710, Michigan Wildflower, Seldom Seen, Gambler, Todd O'Connor, DP 710, Caribou TV, Virginia Herbs, Red Primo, Equilibrium Genetics, Trophy Truck, Skyway, Kevin O'Donnell, School of Crop was in chat tonight, Super Trucker, eBay Bud Tender, The Glass Girl 420 Grove, Ted Nugs, Matt Javine, Greg 77, Ted Nugs, Matt Skunk, Ape Glass Works, Beast Mode 347, Mike Atomic Skier, JMA 182, Justin Gucci, Webcam, Dan Stoney, Baby Fat, J Kuda, Piff 1000, Dan Sony, Sunshine Farm, Daydream, Brad Sard, Mount Lurie, Scotty Nowhere, Justice Make, Not Sure, Red Bear Farms, Shoe Dog Seeds, Butt Plug, Bungaloo, there's what's left of that one. Luck E, Claude E, Goslin, Mount T World, Green CT Garden, Benny Ben, Up on Able, Mr. Marduba, Kush Turp 5, Sentimental, Green Goddess, Alberta, Cannabis Grower, Earth Creeper, Down, Hazelhurst, Matt Ness, John Galt, Coonward, Robert Rittenhouse, Pedro and Dizzy, Joey Berger, Mr. DeVille, Mikey from Maui Gold Genetics, Misty Dangstead, Dragonfly, Earth Medicine. Oh man, we can't play this one. They won't let us have that one. Thunder Dan, hold on, back up. Dragonfly, Earth Medicine, Thunder Dan, San Luis, Sun Grown, Super Bob, Dutch Grove 420, Tough Impact, Mr. Tree, Green Gypsy Gardens, or Green Gypsy 1, rather, DOS 247, Dirty Rotten Imbecile, Steady Gains, Gingerbug, Sovereignty, Paco, Smartphone, B, Redley, Val F, Tough Impact, Crazy People Doing Stuff. Wait, Pie, Multiple Division, Patty O, Grip Bears Growing It, Home Invaders get no fucking pity, Blue Kiss Gardens, Crack Babies, DWC, Shorty for Life, Token Pirate, Patty, Brittany Nicole, Sacred Gardens, I'm sorry, man, Sacred Gardens, Crucify, Joey One Love, OBS, Penny Pebble, Rippers, Frank, Rowdy 420, Chef J. Reese, Dog Day Gardens, Clarine, Big Forest 54, 420 Green Garden, Swoop Cell, Pearly Baker, Price, Trichome, Jungle, Diggity Dank, Al the Beastly, Laura Camp, Swimmer 22, The Grow Boss, Soon Climber, NB Closet Grower, Blinded by the Light, Weed Fairy, Intergrown Gnome, Miss Fishes, Doc Kellis, Mr. Toad, Uncle Rick, Mr. 12 and 12, Cassie, the Pirate Fairy, Mr. Mark, Leafy Hill, Vancouver, Cannabis Guild, Panda Cat PK, Urban Remo, Red Dragon Brothers. We got Journey of a Grower, Dab Hunter, JT, TML, Leafly Wiggly, Cam, the Candyman, High Type 420, PG, Humboldt, Local 2.0, Nick and D, K Good Farms, Zachary G, Sayer Wolf, PU, Eddie Alvarez, Turf Wizard, Paisley Acres, S.103, Drewzilla, MK Ultra, Chilbert 1 UK, Brandon Harris, 710 County Sewer, Pheno Fisherman, Hemp Night, Cotton Mouth, Grow, Icy Cold, Sterling Moss, Donkey Kong. Oh man, I fucking. Hopefully that's Grow. Donkey Kong Grow. Sorry, Donkey Kong. Driving Miss Hazy and Herb Conscious Farms. And last but not least, our good friend Weedus 207. That was a mouthful. With that being said, hopefully you know the deal by now. If this is the end of your day, your journey, please please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, your journey, happy Mother's Day. If this applies to you, have an amazing day. It's not easy what you do by any means. So cheers to all you mothers out there. To the rest of you guys, having a wonderful day as well. Along your what I'm hoping is a wonderful, prosperous day. Please take time out to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. I'm a living, breathing example of that. I'm not afraid to admit that I've been helped out once or twice or so in my life. And hopefully the last thing I can do, my last breath, is help somebody else out. With that being said, I will see you tonight with Strongly Rooted at 11:30. You guys have an amazing day. I will see you.